Football. Since the beginning of the game, intense rivalries have formed. Ohio State and Michigan. Oklahoma, Texas, the Red River Rivalry. Minnesota, Green Bay. Orange, Liberty, the Olentangy River Rivalry. Tonight, you will witness the most intense battle for the playoffs. It's Football Friday night. Are you ready?
Good evening, Pioneers, and welcome to high school football game day. It's the game of the week, Orange versus Liberty. Both teams are hungry, but only one can be fed. Wake up, Olentangy, it's game day! Two teams at the top of the conference looking to come off this field with a win. The students are ready, the fans are ready, the players are ready. Are you ready?
Woo! Howdy, Pioneers. It's another spectacular evening for Football Friday night in the great state of Ohio. I'm your host, Tanner Lambert, alongside Max Geiger.
We will be delivering every single amazing catch, touchdown, interception, call, and flag for your streamlined pleasure. Tonight is senior night against Olentangy Liberty, so it's a big one for the senior athletes, and it is likely that whoever wins this game will also shore up the playoff picture in Region 3 and could potentially earn a home playoff game.
It's a big one tonight for the Liberty Patriots and for the Olentangy Orange Pioneers here at Olentangy Orange's Pioneer Field. Welcome in.
Hello everyone, I'm Ben Keller alongside Andrew Rose and Adrian Aguirre.
We'd like to welcome you into high school football game day. We are coming to you live from Pioneer Field in the southwest corner by the Victory Bell.
Welcome to the Olentangy River Rivalry.
2, 1, live. Hello everyone, we're here at Pioneer Field. I got Andrew Rose to my left and Adrian Aguirre to my right. We're here to talk about Football Friday night as the Olentangy Orange Pioneers will be going up against the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Andrew, what do we got on Olentangy Orange?
We've got a 7-1 team at Orange Lewis Center. We're at Pioneer Field tonight. We've got a dual threat offense that I think can give undefeated Liberty a nice run tonight.
Well, Adrian, how's that defense going to stop this dual threat offense that the Orange Pioneers have?
I think that it all starts with our defensive front. I figure if we get some wins early on and keep you guys from getting out of the Pioneers red. I'm sorry. It'll be good game.
I think we got an exciting match tonight, no matter what.
So, Andrew, talking about this dual threat offense, let's hear some stats we got on the Pioneers.
Orange has managed to spread out their offense pretty well. Got 13 passing touchdowns and 14 rushing touchdowns on the year. They seem to average around the same yardage. They average about 161 pass yards, 161 rushing yards. So they really seem to spread it out pretty nicely.
And now, Adrian, you said you got an all-star on the defensive front. Let's hear more about this guy.
Yeah, I would say Brian Yamakowski. It's a name to remember. I want you guys to remember it because he's been really disruptive this year. Whenever Liberty's needed a sack, he has gotten it. He's always been able to apply pressure really well. And I think he's one of the people that Pioneers are going to have to keep accounted for all game.
All right, well, we'll have to keep him in check, see if the Pioneers offense will be able to slow him down a little bit. Now, Adrian, Patriots have been going through a little bit of adversity. You mind giving us some information about that?
Yeah, so early on into the season, we lost our starting quarterback, Corbin Parrish. He was playing really well up to that point. He has over 400 yards in terms of total offense, both passing and with his legs. So it's been kind of tough to go through that adversity, along with losing our star running back, Aiden Kenley, to injuries. But credit to Liberty Patriots for being able to have the next man up approach. Yeah. Really, in terms of they haven't skipped a beat, obviously going 8-0 with Jackson Roberts under center and Brendan Rowe taking a majority of the snaps.
Do you think this is the best team Liberty's faced this year?
I would absolutely agree with that. I think that Pickerington North was kind of viewed going into early on, but seeing how Myers played in that game and kind of tracking them throughout the rest of the season, it's become apparent that Orange has been the main rival.
And I think that's the same for Orange. I think it's both of their best matchup tonight. I think this is going to be a really close game and really competitive one too. Tensions will be high, I figure.
Now, Orange did lose to Pickerington North early on in the season, but they've kind of climbed back. They've won all their games since that. and I feel like they're on an upward trend.
Yeah.
And hopefully their defense will be able to stop this hurt offense on the Liberty Patriots.
I think they've really picked it up since that loss. I think one thing outscored opponents 208-88 this season, so most of their wins have been by a decent margin. So they're really figuring out how to get defensive stops and turn it to offense.
Yeah, defensive stops is huge for the Pioneers. They have 10 takeaways on this season, about 1.3 per game. And a lot of that comes from interceptions. Now, this Orange defense is great in the secondary, led by Reese Dunham, Josh Lazier, and Joey Gugenti, the three roamers in the back, just getting user picks all day. Reese Dunham is leading the team with 5 interceptions, so he'll have to be a threat to watch on defense. Big numbers from the Pioneer defense.
Ball hawk out there. Gotta watch for that tonight, especially with a second-string quarterback. Next man up, but you definitely just gotta watch out.
That is true. Orange's defense is also not shy in forcing fumbles either. Andrew, you got some on fumbles for us.
They've recovered they've forced 6 fumbles this season, recovered 3 of them, so they're really getting in there and trying their best to knock that ball away and turn it into offense.
Yeah, sacks are huge for the Pioneers too. They have about 7 sacks so far on the season, which they have a player, Zach Hill, who lives in opponents' backfields. All he does is go after that quarterback, and I'm thinking that he might have an eye out for that second-string quarterback here tonight.
Definitely a player to watch out for tonight.
Adrian, is there any insight you can give us on the Patriots' defense?
Defense in general, they have come up in clutch whenever it's needed. I mean, we saw it through the past Westerville game against Westerville Central when Caden Tong, defensive end, came up and got a touchdown late in the game to win the game for us. Well, for the Patriots.
Coming off of an interesting game at Olentangy, how do you think the Patriots are going to bounce back from having a squeaker?
I think in terms of that game, Jackson Roberts was just got a little bit rattled there in terms of after he started trying to force passes there instead of letting the game come naturally. I think it was just playing in a way that Liberty isn't used to playing, in terms of they like to keep pace in terms of running the ball, mixing in a few passes whenever the play calling demands it, but also just taking care of the football. And when Liberty's not doing that, that's when you see them really start to get a little rattled.
And I want to ask, Orange has a big turn up tonight because this is a really big rivalry game. Do you think that can rattle your players, or do you think Liberty will be able to hold it out and keep composure?
It's also senior night too, so just another cherry on top of this Sunday.
Well, I know Coach Hill has been preaching it all game long that this is another game, especially against our rivals who beat us last year. Well, who beat the Patriots last year. So they're going to be hungry for a win in this game, especially because this could determine who's going to be in the could determine playoffs. In terms
Liberty's actually ranked number 1 right now, and Orange is ranked number 4. So I think whoever gets this one will be 1 or 2 seed at least.
However, in front of Orange are 2 teams who are also 7-1, like the Pioneers, and just the undefeated Braves are the only team on top. Now, Orange tonight is going to be led by their senior quarterback, Spencer Hawkins. And Spencer Hawkins this year has gone 94 for 172.
With a 54 completion percentage, I think that's a pretty nice stat right there.
Yeah, going up against some really strong defenses, has been able to complete about half of his passes. He also has accounted for 13 touchdowns passing and threw one in rushing as well.
Yeah. I think something that Spencer does really well is he spreads the ball pretty well. He's got Sam Wayne, Caden Konzak, and Zane Ladded, all 22 receptions, 27 and 26. So he's really spreading the ball well.
One thing I got to say about those Orange receivers, though, if you sag off, your swag's off. So you got to watch out on the Patriots defense for some of these deep threat receivers like Sam Wayne and Caden Konzak, who can really make a play on the offensive side of the football. Adrian, is there anything we got to know about the Patriots running game?
The running game is going to be led by Brendan Rowe, Sr. One thing you should know is that he's a bruising back. He's a guy who likes to run through people, not around people. He can.
So hopefully he'll be looking to just get some runs up the gut against Orange's defense.
Yep.
Andrew, you think Orange's inside defense will be able to stop him?
I think we have some pretty good inside presence with Zach Hill. We're trying to clog up that lane, but we really just got to be ready for anything Liberty throws at Orange's.
That is true, and Orange does not have a bad running game themselves. They're led by senior Jake Van Trey and junior Luke Applegate, who've been kind of splitting carries lately, and both of them are really good threats, able to run off tackle, right through the middle. They can do it all on the offensive side.
He's averaging about 85 yards per game. He's averaging about 5 yards per carry, so those are some really dangerous numbers.
Yeah, Adrian, do you think that the Liberty Patriots defense in the inside could be able to kind of take these two running backs, and what do you think their scheme's going to be for that?
I think that they're going to, for the most part, try to be running the zone scheme. I feel like they do very well in that in terms of they have solid coverage in the zone, and when you give time for, when you allow for Brian Yamakowski to be on one side and Caden Tong to be on the other, they typically work well at getting inside and causing that pressure to disrupt any play that's going on.
Yeah, that is true. How do you think the Patriots secondary is going to fare against these key receivers for Orange that can really do it all? Great route running, great speed, and even some great
and really make a big catch.
Yeah. Great jump ball mentality, go up there and get that. How do you think Patriots are going to have to come out and play for that?
Well, Liberty's secondary is very physical. They stick to their tackles very well. Not a lot of them are missed. And also they play the receiver sometimes, but also you got to watch just how their vision affects the field, because they have been known to pick off passes, any errant passes, and take it where it needs to go.
Well, Spencer Hawkins is not one of the best, not one of those who gets many turnovers. So maybe the defense will be able to get some stops on him, but that would be a great matchup to watch to see if Spencer Hawkins can be able to piece together some solid drives against the Patriots defense.
One thing that's been a little bit of a struggle at the beginning of the year for us was kicking. We're 6 for 9 for field goals, and I want to hear what you guys are looking like on the kicking side of it. It's the special team side of everything.
So for our kicking, we have Tyler Roselli, who he has been very, very good this year. I mean, Liberty does a great job at finding good field position for him, but he has shown in a pinch that he could go ahead and get the 3 points on the board when needed.
And that is really important to be able to get points at the end of drives. And well, how about the Orange special teams? What do we got on the kicking side here?
We got Jack Berry. He's got a leg, doesn't get to use it very often, but he's 6 for 9. He's really started to pick it up recently, so I think we can start to rely on that kicking game.
Now, Jack Berry is a sophomore, so do you think that's one of the reasons why he had some issues in the beginning of the season, is it's being one of his first years on varsity?
I think he could get rattled because, being a sophomore, he's pretty young for the team, but I think as the season's progressed and as we started to pick up that winning streak after that first loss, I think he's really started to get in the game here.
Well, in a close game like we're going to have tonight, the special teams could play a big factor, and we'll have to see if there are any big plays on special teams.
And I also wouldn't be surprised to see some trick plays tonight. Both teams aren't really used to, I don't know about Liberty, but Orange isn't really used to the trick plays, but I think we could definitely see something going on tonight where they try to use some trickery to get in the opponent's head.
Well, I will say, we don't really do much trickery in terms of offensive schemes or play calling. More of it has to do with the creative playmakers that we have, especially since we have 3 top receivers who have been getting touchdowns. Like we have Kyle Wilson, Cam Barkas, who's been a great possessions receiver. He's been really able to run his routes well and pick up first downs. And then Dom Magistrali, another guy with excellent speed, who's excellent if he gets by you, then he's going to go and take it to the house.
So let's get some keys to the game. Andrew, from the Orange side, what do you think are the big things that Orange has to do to really come out and get a win?
I think Orange really got to stop running away, put some pressure on the quarterback, because we've got some ball hawks on the defensive side. Like Joey Guagenti, Josh Laser, Reese Dunham. I think they can really, if we put some pressure on, I think we can have players like that making some big plays.
Now, Joey Guagenti is having a big year. He has 8 pass breakups and 1 interception. Earlier this week, we were talking with Joey about the game, and he said that he sees the team stack up really similarly, and it's going to both very disciplined teams when it comes to fundamentals. He thinks it's really going to be a matter of who wants it, and the big plays need to be stopped. So we'll be looking for him to have a great game tonight and make sure nothing bad happens on the Orange defensive side. So, Adrian, who do you think you're going to be taking tonight? Pick-wise, Patriots or Orange?
I mean, come on, I have to go with Patriots, obviously, but I do think that they will win this game. I mean, I know it might sound very optimistic given our situation, but the way the team has been playing, I feel like if they stick to their game plan, that they could come out with a win here. And they've been riding the high of obviously going 8-0, but they've also stayed pretty grounded in terms of we still have a lot of work to do. And we've seen them improve every game.
Andrew, I actually do not know who I'm taking, so I'm calling in guest picker, athletic director Mr. Deal to come in and give you a pick for us. Mr. Deal, who are we taking? And he is putting on the Pioneer P-head. Look at Mr. Deal will be taking the Pioneers tonight in a battle.
I think I've got to agree with Mr. Deal here. I think the Pioneers are going to stick this one out and get a win tonight.
Well, we'll be looking forward to a great game between the Patriots and the Pioneers here on senior night at Pioneer Field. A great battle, and we'll be seeing you at halftime.
Get ready for game time.
Yep.
Also, I would just like to say thank you for you guys having me on.
Yep, that's it. We hang out now.
Are we off?
Yep, we're done. All right.
Carly, if you're done with pre-game, what's live right now?
Howdy Pioneers, I'm Tanner Lambert alongside Max Geiger. Max, how are we doing tonight?
I'm good, Tanner. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm ready for a great night of Friday night football here in Ohio, and you know, we've got a good one for them.
Yeah, I'm excited. Rivalry game. Olentangy River Rivalry. Orange versus Liberty.
Ethan Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Orange versus Liberty, 8-0 versus 7-1.
Yeah, it's a tough 7-1 for the Orange Pioneers. You know, an early season loss in week 3 to Pickerington North at home, and really a anomaly of a game, I would say. You know, since then they've won 5 straight, and they've looked really, really good doing it. The defense has played really well, and I think Orange is one of the most underrated secondaries in Central Ohio, led by Reese Dunham and Joey Guagenti.
Yep. I know their safety has a lot of picks on the year as well. He's pretty much of a ball hawk.
Yeah, you know, Reese Dunham, I think he had 5 is what Ben said on the pregame show, and that'd be half of the turnovers created for Orange throughout the season thus far with 10 total. And, you know, Liberty, they've had a lot of injuries, Max, but they're still undefeated, and Orange is ready for them. I know that. Talking to many players and coaches throughout the day today at school, everybody's excited. This is the biggest game of the year for sure, and you know, we're going to see what happens, but it's going to be a physical, well-fought game. It is every year, no matter how good the teams are. It's rivalry week.
Yeah, always. Rivalry games, you never know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what the records are.
Right.
But 2 really strong teams going up against each other today.
Yeah, for sure. Liberty's ranked 4th in the state coming into this game, and what a big win it would be for the Pioneers if they can pull it off here tonight at Orange High School.
That would be huge. You know, I talked to Coach Schroeder earlier this week, and just a little bit more about what this rivalry means. He would not even say Liberty. He just kept calling them Powell.
Right.
Over and over
it's
again.
almost like saying Michigan or you know, something like that.
Yeah.
They do not do it. You know, and the sign in the weight room it says beat Powell. It doesn't say beat Liberty. It says beat Powell. I mean, when you don't even call them by their official name, that's a little interesting, huh?
Yep.
All right, it's time for the national anthem, so we'll stand for that, and we'll be back with you in about a minute and a half. I got it. All right, what a great song that is, Max. And, you got to love it. One of the best bands in all the state and all the country, really, if you look at it.
Yeah,
and, that's why they get a lot of opportunities to go play other places, not just on Football Friday nights.
Yeah, they do. They travel all over the state, really.
All over the country. I mean, last year they played in the Philly Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Very, very cool to see that sort of stuff. And as many people know, some people don't know it, though, they are the band that plays the Football Friday night theme on NBC4 here in Columbus.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool to see that. We are close to kickoff here. We got about 7 minutes before kickoff, Max. I think Orange won the toss, and they deferred, right?
Yeah, they decided to defer to the second half. Yeah, usually a pretty good option.
Right, for sure. You see a lot of coaches, they say deferring to the second half is really, really important because you really get the ball to start the second half, and the second half's a whole different game.
Yeah, it is.
You go into halftime and you make your adjustments, and you come out and you play a different game. And if you look at scripting by coaches, they script the first 20, 30 plays out of the first half and out of the second half. That's how you can tell it's two different games for sure.
It is.
You love to see it, though. I'm sure Coach Schroeder has his boys ready. And, Max, what else you talked to him about this week?
Yeah, I talked about their preparation for this game leading up and practice this week, and he just said they work really hard to make sure all of their guys play fast on Friday nights.
Right.
Rep after rep, just make sure that they know the game plan inside and out.
Yeah, for sure. That's very important to a team because if you're not playing your game, you could get beat very easily.
Yes.
Football is a team sport, and every guy's got to be on his game, or you could get into trouble very, very quickly, as we've seen so many times in the past. Hopefully for the Pioneers tonight, everybody's ready to play their game here on senior night at Orange Pioneer Field.
Yeah.
Pretty cool game day we had there too today.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Looked a lot like college game day to me with Mr. Deal.
Oh yeah.
On the Pioneer Pete head.
Oh yeah, a lot of planning went into that. It was exciting to see us finally pull that off.
Yeah.
15 minutes before we didn't know if it was going to go, and we got it to go. A lot of resiliency shown here by this crew here tonight. It's a big crew.
Yeah.
Lots of people on there tonight.
Behind the scenes.
We'll tell you about them later tonight as we get closer to game time here, and this band is ready to go. The players, they're not out here yet for the Pioneers. I think Liberty's over on the left side. We've got about 5 minutes until the game starts, but I think everybody here is ready to start right now.
Oh, yeah, everybody's ready. And there's some people up in the stands 2 hours before kickoff.
Oh, yeah, they were beating us here, and we got here at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Me and you were both looking at each other like, whoa there, cowboy. I mean, it's going to be a sellout, but you ain't got to be here this early to get your ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, it looked early on, though. Orange had a lot of seniors out there tonight for senior night between the band, football, and cheerleading teams.
They did.
And I didn't know if we were going to start on time. I mean, they were lined up about, 100 meters long on the track, maybe even more.
Maybe a little bit more than that.
Yeah, it was some wild numbers out there.
Uh-huh.
Lots of Pioneers excelling in what they do.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the Orange offense for tonight. What are they going to look like?
All right, Orange offense is led by senior quarterback Spencer Hawkins. He's having a really good year so far, 54% completion percentage.
Yep.
That's pretty high, especially for a high schooler.
Right, for sure.
He has favorite targets like tight end Sam Wine, wide receivers Zane Ladding and Caden Konzak in the slot.
Caden Konzak had a huge week last week. He got about 97 yards worth of receptions, and he had a lot of good big plays.
Yeah.
He only found Sam Wine once last week. Sam Wine was being double covered about the whole night, it looked like. And so he had to utilize his other receivers, and Hawkins did a good job of it. He found Konzak quite a bit.
Yeah.
He found Laddick quite a bit, and he found Fenton a couple times too. But Van Cherry really carried the load last week, scoring 2 touchdowns for the Pioneers.
Yeah, they have that 1-2 punch at running back with Van Cherry leading the way, and then also Luke Applegate coming in when Van Cherry needs a rest. And that 1-2 punch is really powerful for Orange on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. Jake Van Cherry, he's a pretty hard guy to bring down. The legs never stop for him. And it looks like the Patriots are about to enter the field here at Pioneer Field as the cheerleaders laid them out doing back handsprings, and here they come. Patriots are led by quarterback Jackson Roberts. Here tonight at home.
Yeah, Liberty scoring about 26 points per game.
That's quite a bit.
But the Orange defense is just dominant this year.
Yeah,
they allowed 88 points all season, 11 points per game. I mean, that 3-5-3, 3 defensive linemen, 5 linebackers, 3 defensive backs led by Coach Barrett has just been dominant all year.
Early on, I didn't know about doing that, but, only rushing 3 guys, you're not going to get much pressure on the quarterback. But that linebacking core, man, they're good, and they do a lot of good stuff. Here comes the Pioneers here in a second. Everybody's ready. The student section, they showed up here tonight in their whiteout clothes.
Yep.
It says senior night on the front with the double O's, and it says Stay Crusty on the back. Everybody loves that saying from Mr. Smith, the principal there.
Yeah.
Pioneers, they're coming out right now, led by the cheerleading seniors, and it's getting loud here at Pioneer Field.
Yep, sellout crowd here on this side at least.
Yeah, Liberty, they're filling in slowly,
Slowly but surely.
For them, I'm surprised that their schedule is so. They have a tough schedule there in Liberty. They play back-to-back rivalry games, and it's hard to do that.
Yeah, it definitely is.
We kind of get lucky, I would say. 2 weeks ago we were at Olentangy, then we were home against Westville Central, who's very good too, might I add. A big win for the Pioneers last week, led by the defense for sure.
Yeah.
And then now we're home this week against Olentangy Liberty. Liberty was at Olentangy last week, and now they're at Orange this week. That's a tough turnaround.
Really tough back-to-back.
And two tough back-to-back games for sure. Tangy may be D2, but they're still a strong football team, and when it's a rivalry game, it's full-fledged from both sides, always, no matter what. Big win for the Pioneers last week, like I just previously mentioned. The defense really showed up last week, Max.
They really did, only allowing 6 points to Westville Central, who has a really prolific offense against their other opponents.
Yeah, they do. Last week, I have a couple friends that go to Central. They were saying, quarterback looked a little off last week.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the quarterback or that Pioneer defense just played that well. They were making lots of great tackles, lots of pass breakups. I mean, that one by McNay at the end of the game, that won us the game.
That was awesome.
One of the best defensive plays I've seen in a long time by the Pioneer defense. Colin McNay one-on-one with the receiver in the end zone on 4th and goal, and he waited till the absolute last second to pick that ball out of the receiver's hands and bat it away. And boy, did it work out well for the Pioneers.
Yep.
All right, so, special teams out on the field. Coach Schroeder's getting in the last couple words here, and, defense will be out on the field first, so we'll see some Coach Barron action going. I love looking at him get electrified on the sidelines.
Yeah.
It's a pretty amusing aspect, but brings a lot of energy to this Orange team.
Yeah, it does.
And, him and Coach McKendrick, they introduced the turnover squat bar this year.
Yeah, they did. Anytime an Orange defensive player gets a turnover, they get the bar and do some squats on the sideline.
Yeah, they should. All right, so Barry's going to be out here to kick this one away to the Pioneer receiver in the end zone. Next, can you tell what number that is? That's pretty far away.
That's pretty far.
Looks like 13 to me.
13?
That would be Austin Bird. I don't know if that's 13. We'll find out here in a second. It's tough to read those Patriot blue numbers on the white. It's a really dark blue that doesn't mix really well.
No, it does not.
All right, so it's a high kick by Barry, and it'll be taken from about the 3-yard line up past the 20, and he's going. And there Barry has to make the tackle all the way at the 39-yard line, Max.
Yeah, it looked like it was 88 actually on the return.
So that'd be Camden Barkus. He is a wide receiver. He's a junior, 6 foot, 165 pounds. Big guy to bring down for sure for the Pioneers. And
yeah, I mean, pretty good
lucky
tackle.
Barry was there right there.
Pretty lucky the kicker was there because he might have been gone if he got past him.
Yeah, good tackle by the sophomore Jack Barry there. Way to put his head into that one. All right, so here comes his Pioneer defense. So again, running that 3-5-3. You've got Guagenti at the bottom. And here we go. Roberts in the shotgun. He's got his running back to the right. Drops back. Looks, throws, and it's complete. That's to number 4, Arthur Roush. And that's a first down for about 6 yards.
Yep, 6-yard gain right there. Just a little quick route.
Yeah, quick release. And,
just trying to get in the flow of the game right here.
Right, for sure. So Brennan Rowe is the running back in to the left of Roberts here tonight. And it's going to be 2nd and 0, about 4.5 or so. Roberts will hand it off, and that's a first down for the Patriots. A 7-yard run there from Brennan Rowe.
Yeah, just punched it right up the middle there.
Yeah, great blocking by that Patriot offensive line.
Yeah, pretty
That's
good
really
blocking.
been one of the main constants this season, which has helped them to that 8-0 start.
Yeah.
You know, you look at the NFL, a lot of teams that have a lot of the trouble, they have bad O-lines.
Yeah, they do.
You know, you look at Dwayne Haskins last night, poor guy. He has no offensive line in front of him, so he's got no help. When you have no offensive line, you are rushing a lot of throws. All right, this one's handed off to Rowe. Rowe's going to try the right side. He's got about, he maybe gets back to the yard, to the line of scrimmage, as a herd of Pioneers were there to make the tackle.
Yeah, it looked like
McNay was in there along with Zach Hill and a couple of the other guys, as well as Joey Guagenti, who crossed the whole field in there to get that tackle.
Zach Hill, the leader of this defense, senior linebacker, he just flies all around the field.
Yeah, he does. All right, Roberts in the shotgun, takes it, fakes the handoff, and he will hit his man in stride. He tries the outside. There he goes, and he's brought down by the shoestring. That was Zach Hill on the tackle there, and that was, again, Arthur Roush with the catch.
Wow.
Good run after the catch right there.
Yeah, really nice slant there. That's what you see one of Odell Beckham's favorite routes is. He can just catch that slant and go zoom all the way down the field.
Yeah, he can. You know, great blocking there by the other receivers, too. All right, you've got Roberts in the shotgun, fakes hands it off. He'll throw it. That's Matthew Hale with the catch, and he's brought down. Great tackle there by Jaden Ampadu.
Yeah, Ampadu was in there on the tackle to only hold him to 3 yards. Just one of those quick passes. Pretty much all quick passes so far for Roberts. Yeah,
they're getting him out quick, and that's a good thing to do. You can't really get any pressure on you if you're releasing the ball within 2 seconds of the snap.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, Roberts in the shotgun. He will fake the handoff again, and he'll throw, and that one is incomplete. Great defense there by the Orange Pioneers.
Yeah, just trying another quick route there to
for sure.
Number 38. Looks like they want Roberts to get rid of it pretty quick today.
All right, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 yards here. Roberts will be in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on top. He looks down to the left, and he's got him. That's Dominic Magistrale, and he's got a first down and more all the way down to about the half-yard line. Good pickup there by the Patriots on 3rd and 7.
Looks like we were in man coverage there and just had the perfect route. Just crossing route right across the field. I don't think Roberts has thrown it more than 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, but the wide receivers are just lots of yards after the catch.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Roberts will take this one. He'll hand it off, and he is stuffed at the line. That Orange Pioneer defense says no on first down, and he'll get nowhere with that one. Good defense there by the Orange Pioneers. Way to stuff the box.
Yeah, the big guys down there on the line. Not going to give up first touchdown that easy.
No, not at all. It looked like about 10 of the 11 defenders on defense, were there to make that stop.
Yeah.
You know, led by that Pioneer defensive front. All right, Roberts in the shotgun again, and He's got Rowe in between him, and that's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Yeah, Rowe just jumps over the top this time instead of trying to plow it in. Right over
for sure.
everybody.
Good idea by him.
Yeah.
You know, he saw what happened on first down last time where he got stuffed through the middle. So why not go over the top? You've only got about 6 inches to get into the end zone.
Yep.
All right, so an early touchdown scored by the Liberty Patriots. They'll go up 6-0 with 8:53 shown on the clock in the first quarter. Here comes the pending extra point, and that is from Ryan Ritter, the 6-foot-tall, 170-pound senior. Excuse me, that's not Ryan Ritter, that's Keaton Butler. That one's a low kick, but it's in through the back, and that's into a 7-0 lead for the Liberty Patriots here early in the first quarter. Again, 8:53 shown on the clock. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, and Liberty with little short dip passes over the middle. Yep. Nothing over 3 yards, like you said. Drove down the field real quick and scored. And, you know, it looked to me like, you know, it was 2 or 3 big just chunk plays. The rest of them, the Pioneer defense looked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, and the short yardage plays, like runs up the middle, the Orange defense was pretty good, but just those quick routes really seemed to find holes in the defense.
Right, it's hard to keep with him when you're a linebacker, and that dude's, you know, 6 inches shorter than you and a heck of a lot faster.
Yeah, pretty good game plan for the Patriots coming out of the gate.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so you've got Guagenti, Konzak, and Gross all back there to at about their own 5-yard line to receive this kick from the Patriots. Different look than we've seen all year. Fenton's out in front of him, the punter. Different look for the receiving corps right here. You got one at about every third of the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can create something here off the kick.
Yeah. Pioneer student section is still loud, and they want to see a touchdown quick here, and let's tie this game up is what they're hoping. All right, so that's a little shorter kick than I expected. It'll be taken by Konzak at the 15. There he goes. Oh, he is hit hard by number 26, Joseph Diker, who is a junior as well. Good hit by him right there.
Wow, that's a great hit. A little pooch kick, really, not letting Konzak give it any room, and then Diker just zooms down the field. And
right, it looked like Konzak might have had a little time, but none at all as he was able to hustle down the field there. All right, so Hawkins will lead his team out here on senior night at Pioneer Field. He's got Van Cherry to the right of him, and he's got Sam Wine at the bottom, or Zane Laddick at the bottom, excuse me, and Caden Konzak on the top. All right, he'll take the snap. He'll look for Konzak. He'll throw out. Konzak's got the catch, and he's got a first down for the Pioneers.
Really great throw there by Hawkins. I mean, he barely had any room. The defensive back was all over Konzak, but he put it only where Konzak could catch it on that out route.
Yeah, he did.
And picks up a first down.
Great throw there by Hawkins off what looked to be a high snap. It just kind of stuck in his hands, though. Didn't move at all. Yeah. You know, not a very wet, a very dry night here, and not much wind at all either. All right, so you've got 4 receivers into the game now with Van Cherry to the left of Hawkins. Oh, a high snap. Hawkins bobbles it. He's able to get it, and he'll complete it to Konzak on the left side. No, excuse me, that's Julian DeSabato.
Yeah, it was DeSabato out there. I mean, another high snap, 2 high snaps in a row, but
wait for Hawkins to turn around and just throw the ball there.
Yeah, great.
He knew that his boy was going to be open, and he was.
Yeah, great awareness there by Hawkins, just to get the ball out quickly after that high snap.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so 2nd down and 4 for the Pioneers coming up. I'd expect a run from Van Cherry. We haven't seen one all game yet. And Konzak's in motion to the left side. They'll fake it to Van Cherry. And now Hawkins will roll out to the right, and he's got a wide open Sam Wine. There goes Sam Wine down the sideline. And he'll step out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Wow. Great play call there by Coach Schroeder. And he found a wide open Sam Wine there. Did Hawkins, excuse me.
Yeah, we talked about how Sam Wine was pretty much double covered all week last week, but only single coverage there, and a great play action call by Coach Schroeder.
Oh, yeah.
To get Wine open.
Great throw, too, by Hawkins, who's not throwing an incompletion yet, and now he's probably going to. I'm going to give him the announcer curse.
Uh-oh.
All right, Van Cherry's behind him. Hawkins in the gun. Konzak will come in motion, and it's another fake. Hawkins rolls right. He'll throw. A little too high for Konzak. Way to escape the pressure there by Spencer Hawkins.
Yeah, it looks like Liberty came in on a blitz, but Applegate was able to get a little bit of a block there.
Yeah,
it looked like.
Van Cherry got there at the last second possible.
Yeah.
Was able to just screen him a little bit and let Hawkins roll out. Hawkins does have speed. You know, he's not the mobile quarterback that Robbie Dayhoff was last year, but he's got speed and he can sling it too. All right, so Fenton's in the game at the bottom. We've got Laddick and Konzak up on the top, and Van Cherry to the left of Hawkins. Fenton will go in motion to the left side. Hawkins will take the snap, hand it to Van Cherry, and Van Cherry's got a big hole, and he's got a first down for the Pioneers. That was an 11-yard run there by Jake Van Cherry after a huge hole from that great offensive line from the Pioneers.
There's that first running play that you called. And you just run it up the middle with Van Cherry. Seems to be working.
Yeah.
11-yard gain on the first carry of the game.
Great block by Ryan Minette, number 61 for the Pioneers. He was able to hook him and pull him, and it looked really good. All right, so Konzak and Laddick again on the top. Van Cherry to the left of Hawkins. He's got Fenton at the bottom. Fenton will go in motion again, and Hawkins will take this snap. They'll run the same play again, and another big hole for Van Cherry. He'll get 6.
Yeah, 6 for Van Cherry. Same play. I mean, looks like they have Caden Konzak out there on the slot, and Spencer might have the option to throw the screen pass there later in the game. If this play keeps working, just a little fake handoff to Van Cherry, then quick throw out to Konzak might catch the Patriot defense a little bit off guard later in the game.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so you got DeSabato and Wine on the top, along with Konzak and Laddick at the bottom. Van Cherry to the left of Hawkins. Konzak will be in motion, and he will hand this one to Van Cherry. Van Cherry's going to try the right side. He's got a little bit of a hole. Looks to be up there for almost a first down. Close to a first down. Let's see where they'll spot it. Yep, spotted about a yard short. So big third down coming up here on this Pioneer drive where they've moved the ball pretty well thus far.
Yeah, they have. They responded very well to that first Patriot touchdown.
Yeah,
see if they can get a crucial third down here.
Yeah, crucial first down conversion coming up. 6:35 shown on the clock here in the first quarter. Patriots up 7-0 on the Pioneers. Fenton in motion to the left side. Van Cherry to the left of Hawkins. Hawkins will hand it to Van Cherry. Van Cherry's got a good hole. Was that Hawkins? I think Hawkins kept that.
Yeah.
Great QB draw there by Spencer Hawkins on the read option for a big Pioneer first down, and that'll move the ball up to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Pioneers can get a first down if they get up to the 1 instead of getting in the end zone.
Well, a bit of flashback last year. Robbie Dayhoff really loved that QB draw play.
Yeah, he did for sure.
Pull it out again.
Yeah. All right, so you've got DeSabato on the bottom along with Wine, Konzak, and Laddick at the top. He's going to look for DeSabato a little bit to the outside, and Julian couldn't turn around in time for that pass from Spencer Hawkins.
Looked like Hawkins tried a back shoulder throw there.
Yeah, for sure. It's a quick throw.
A little bit high, though.
Yeah, he kind of jumped the route there a little bit. He needed to wait about a half more second. That could have been there.
Yeah.
It did hit Julian in the hands, but he was not ready for it.
Not quite ready. Just a little bit too much zip, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit past him.
All right, so they're going to switch it up. DeSabato is going to go to the top along with Sam Wine, and Van Cherry's going to drop to the right side of Hawkins with Konzak and Laddick on the bottom. Hawkins will take this snap, and he'll hand it to Van Cherry. Van Cherry's going to try the left side. Doesn't have much there. Maybe gets a gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, might have got 2 yards there. You know, Orange really does like to mix it up with the pass and run. They like to pound it up the middle and then surprise you with the play action maybe a couple of plays later just to try to catch the defense off guard. They have a really good mix of passing and running.
Yeah, they do. For sure. All right, Hawkins is going to be in the gun again. Van Cherry to the right. And he's got Sam Wine, Zane Laddick, and Caden Konzak at the bottom. He's going to look to the right. He's going to throw to the end zone, and that one's too far for Zane Laddick. Threw to the back corner there.
Yeah, might have been nobody open there on that play. Pretty good coverage down in the end zone by
that
Liberty.
Yeah, for sure. So here comes the kicking team led by sophomore Jack Berry, who's been very consistent this season for the Pioneers. Something they've missed in the past couple seasons here was consistent kicking.
Yeah.
And he's provided it thus far throughout the season.
Yes, he has.
All right, so the Patriots are up 7-0 with 5:29 shown on the clock. Jack Berry's going to try about a 35-yard field goal here from the left side, and it's up, and it is good and long. That one would have been good from about 47. Yeah, I mean, probably even further. So great kick there. Yeah, great kick from Jack Berry there, and it's 7-3. Liberty on top of the Pioneers. 5:25 shown on the clock.
Pretty good drive there to respond. They didn't respond with a touchdown to the Patriots, but they got their points back, and now it's up to the defense to try to get a stop, so see if Orange can take back the lead.
Right.
Roberts was 4 for 5 on that first drive with 51 yards. I mean, just those little dink and dunk passes, but with those all the yards after catch by the Liberty wide receivers.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, you got to do what works for you, and right now that's working for him, so why stop?
Yeah.
All right, so Jack Berry's going to come out, and he's going to kick this one deep again to 88, Camden Barkus. He had a great return last time. He had to be tackled by Jack Berry, got through that far, and it was up to about the 41. So, you know, the Liberty Patriots didn't have to travel very far down the field after a great return.
Yeah. Hopefully Orange can pin him back a little bit further this time.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Berry's lining up to kick it.
He wasn't on camera. But down there, inside.
Berry lines up, and he goes. Deep kick. That one's going to be caught in the end zone, so that'll be a touchback automatically.
This time Barry does not let him return it at all.
Yeah, that was a good idea there by Jack Barry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if they don't let him return another one the rest of the game. Just use Barry's leg to force a touchback, make them start at the 20-yard line every drive.
Yeah. All right, so this Pioneer defense is going to looking to have a stop here. You know, they went into the tent there with Coach Barrett, and I'm sure they had a talking.
Yeah, definitely did. They definitely did.
All right, Roberts in the shotgun. He's going to hand this one off, and that's a pretty good run, about 4.5 yards, maybe 5 there for Brendan Rowe.
Brendan Rowe, they haven't really done anything too fancy with him so far. I mean, he's had 5 carries for 11 yards. You know, they just like to run Rowe up the middle. That's pretty much all of their rushing game has been so far.
Yeah, so the Pioneer defense completely shifts there. And Roberts will drop back in the shotgun. Looks to be a little bit of a blitz. And a long throw. Wide open was number 18, Jacob Yeary, for the Liberty Patriots. And that's a big gain of about 28 yards.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, Orange took a chance there and blitzed a couple of their linebackers, which just left. It looked like 2 Patriots were actually wide open.
Oh, yeah, it did. Luckily, that Orange secondary was there to make a stop.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 coming up here for Jackson Roberts and his Patriot offense, who's been very, very good throughout the season thus far. All right, Roberts is going to take the snap in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw, and he's got another completion. Great juke there. It didn't really work out, though, for Roush.
Yeah, I mean, there's that slant again there for Roush. I mean, another 11-yard gain.
Yeah, Reese Dunham was there for the stop. And, you know, that's close to another first down. They're going to give it to him, yeah. So 2 straight first downs for that Patriot offense. And Pioneers, they've got to set their spots and getting their marks, you know.
Looks like there was a flag on Orange on the play. I don't know. I think I missed it. Oh, roughing the passer.
Oh, wow. I missed that one as well.
Yeah. That moves Liberty up to the Orange 19 already.
Yeah, quick drive for the Patriot offense here. And Roberts looks like he might be alone in the backfield with all 5 receivers spread out wide. Roberts takes a snap. He drops back. He looks. He'll throw. That one's great catch there.
Wow.
Looked to be like it was going to be incomplete. And that was number 18, Jacob Yeary.
Pretty good coverage there by Zach Hill, but bobbling catch by the Liberty Patriots player there. Gets 4 yards out of it.
Yeah, good catch. Way to show patience there and not take his eye off the ball.
Yeah.
All right. Rowe will be in the backfield again with Roberts, and he will fake the handoff. He'll throw down to the bottom to Roush. Roush has nothing, and he'll lose 2 yards. Great tackle there by, who was there for that one? Did you catch?
Looked like number 9, maybe.
Oh, Joey Guagenti was there.
Yeah, it looks like Guagenti, one of the Orange's best corners, just up on that screenplay, not letting Roush go anywhere.
All right, Roberts will be in the back. Roberts in the backfield. Roberts is in the backfield, but he's got Rose next to him. Oh, and he's hit early, but he'll still complete the pass. And that's to number 38. Great tackle there by Guagenti. Number 38, Dominic Magistrale on the catch.
Looks like they got 9 yards. It's going to be 4th and 1 here.
Yeah, so good tackle there right at the end of the play to save it. Patriots look like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 1.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you? The Pioneer defense hasn't been able to stop you yet.
Yeah, Patriot offense has been hot so far. I'm not surprised they're going for it.
It's getting loud here at Pioneer Field. You can feel the stand shaking beneath us as that student section, they're really pounding their feet along with all the parents here.
This will be a huge stop if we can get it.
Yeah, it would be. Roberts will drop back. He'll take it himself to the right side, and he's got a ton of room. He's flipped over himself almost, but he's got a gain of about 7 yards for a Patriot first down up to the 4-yard line.
Yeah, just a little QB run out to the side, run outside the tackle, and got pretty good blocking ahead of him for a 7-yard gain. Pretty good call on 4th down for the Patriots.
Yeah, great call. There's no Pioneer there to stop him. 1st and goal coming up here from the 4-yard line. All right, Rose in the backfield with Roberts. And Roberts will take the snap, and he is, great way to get in there from Jaden Ampadu and tackle Rowe really early on in that run. Looked to me like he almost had a sack. Way for Roberts to get that ball out of his hand.
Ampadu got in the backfield really quick there. Did not let Rowe get anywhere.
Nobody even touched him on his way in.
Going to be 2nd and goal from about the 5.
Yeah, it looks to me like it's that. I don't know. They might have given him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage here.
Maybe.
So that would be 2nd and goal from the 4. 2 minutes shown on the clock in the first quarter here. The Pioneers are down 7-3. And Patriots are in scoring range right here from the 4-yard line. Roberts takes his snap, fakes it, throws it to the end zone. That one's batted away. Great defensive play there.
Reese Dunham. Great play by Dunham. They ran another one of those slant routes, and this time Dunham was ready for it. He got his hands in there to prevent another Patriots touchdown.
Yeah, he did. He waited till the last second too he waited till the receiver touched the ball, then he was able to hit the receiver and knock that ball out.
Perfect
so there was
timing.
no pass interference.
Yeah.
Guagenti was right there as well. He wasn't in there on the stop though, as the pass was incomplete. All right, so Roberts will take this one and he'll roll, and he is hit many a time, and that is up to the 2-yard line. It's going to be 4th and goal. Big herd of Pioneers in there to stop them, led by Zach Hu, who got the first touch on Roberts.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that Roberts didn't fumble it. He got hit so hard so many times.
Yeah, his body was shaking about 4 or 5 different ways there, Max.
Yeah, it was.
And it looks like to me they're going to send out the field goal unit here. They're not even going to try, as it is 4th down from the 3-yard line. They gave the Pioneers a sack there.
Pretty good stand there by the Pioneers.
Yeah, it looked to me like they'd broken down, but you know the middle linebackers, they were still there, and they were able to come up and make a stop. They had a QB spy for sure.
Yep.
All right, so 31. Keaton Butler on to kick this one. It is.
He missed it.
He missed it. Wow. He missed that one wide left. He pushed it.
Yeah,
and it looked to me like that one went through, but the rest say no. So it'll stay 7-3 here at Pioneer Field. A huge break to that Pioneer special teams and the Pioneer team as a whole. 1:03 shown on the clock. A miss from Keaton Butler.
I mean, that was like extra point range, and he still pulled it left. That's a really big change of momentum. It looked like the Patriots had almost all of it.
Yeah, they did.
Almost scoring twice in a row, but that miss is a really big swing of momentum in Orange's favor. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, and with the high school rules, that missed field goal brings them back to the 20-yard line. All right, so Hawkins in the shotgun. He's got Van Cherry behind him. He's going to fake it to Van Cherry, throw down the screen like you said earlier, and it's Zane Laddick. Zane Laddick's good for about 3 yards. Oh, we're going to give him 4 for forward progress.
Was like he gave him 4, couldn't really juke the Liberty defender. Pretty good tackle.
Yeah, he had about 3 defenders right in front of him. He had to juke it once, and it wasn't going to happen for him. Jack Fenton comes into the game for Sam Wine. But you did say earlier they're going to try to fake that handoff to Van Cherry and throw it to the left side for that short screen pass that Coach Schroeder does love to call.
Yeah, he does.
All right, so Hawkins in the shotgun, Van Cherry to the left of him, who's not been very much utilized here tonight. I think he's only got, 3 runs, Max?
Yeah, only 3 rushes so far.
All right, they're going to hand it to Van Cherry here, though. And he gets about 2 yards. Maybe, no. I don't know. They might give him.
Looks like he was tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, tackled in the backfield. It looked to me like he had some forward progress there, but I guess not. So big 3rd down coming up here. Quick 3rd down coming up here.
Yeah, I mean, conversion here would be huge. You don't want to. You want to try to capitalize off that missed field goal. You don't want to go 3 and out and have to just punt it right back to Liberty.
Especially this quick of a 3 and out.
Yeah.
All right, so Hawkins in the shotgun. A timeout called. Who called that one? I think it was.
Is that end of the quarter, maybe?
Oh, no, that's the end of the quarter. You're right, Max. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 7-3. The Patriots on top of the Pioneers. A early touchdown from from Brennan Rowe, who scored the only touchdown of the first quarter, an early one with about 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
But then the Pioneers come back, and a field goal from Barry from about 35 yards, and then just a couple moments ago, Butler missed a field goal for the Patriots to put them up 10-7. He pushed it left, and the Pioneers got a break there. But a big 3rd down coming up here for the Pioneers deep in their own territory to start off the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if the Patriots defense can get a stop after they miss that field goal, the momentum just goes right back to them. You'd like to see Orange try to capitalize off the momentum they just gained from the missed field goal and try to go down and score at least a field goal.
Yeah, for sure. You want to just get points on the board because they're going to matter in the end of the day. So Hawkins will lead his team out here for the biggest play of the game so far for the Pioneer offense. as it is 3rd down and 7 yards to go to get that first down that they need real bad. Let's see what Coach Schroeder dialed up there. He did have the start of the second quarter there, so he got basically a free timeout. And we'll see what he did. Hawkins in the gun. He'll take it, fake it to Vancheri, and he will look, and he's going to sling it, and he's got a wide open Zane Laddick, who's going to be good for the first down. Great throw there by Hawkins, you know.
Yeah.
Way to keep the play alive. Shuffled around in the pocket there with some quick hop steps.
Yeah, he did.
And
he was
good first down for the Pioneers.
Pressured pretty early. He was able to step up in the pocket and find Zane Laddick a little bit past the first down marker.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see what we got coming up here from Spencer Hawkins, the Pioneer offense, on a 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Hawkins in the gun. He's going to fake it to Vancheri. Look down field, and he's got us. That one was thrown too long for Sam Wine, who had some space.
Yeah, he did. I think Hawkins just had to get rid of that one, though, because he just got demolished in the backfield by a Liberty linebacker on a blitz. A pretty good scheme there on defense, because it looked like Sam Wine was running up the seam pretty open.
Yeah, he was open, and, you know, Zane Laddick was open, too, on the bottom.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see that play again later here, and hopefully we can convert there. But 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Pioneer offense. And contact's going to be in motion. Vancheri's going to take the handoff. He's going to try the left side, and he'll get about 5 yards. So good run there on 2nd down and 10, and that'll make it 2nd and 5 for the Pioneers.
Yep. Pretty good outside run there just to try to make the 3rd down a little bit more manageable for Hawkins. I'd expect a passing play coming up here. Looks like they have to get about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so big 3rd down coming up again here for the Pioneers. And Hawkins is looking to his OC, and he's got the play.
Last time we saw a 3rd down, it was a great play call. Had Zane Laddick wide open. We'll see what happens this time.
Yep, Hawkins will take this one. He's going to look to the right, and he's got another wide open Zane Laddick, but that ball was just a little bit too high for him. And it fell incomplete there.
Just a tad high. Zane Laddick was open on the out route. He definitely would have had the first down, if not more. Unfortunately, a little bit of a high pass, and Orange is going to have to punt.
Yeah, they are. So we'll see Jack Fenton out for the first time this game.
Jack Fenton has had some really great punts on the year, really able to change the field position quite well for the Pioneers.
Yeah, he has. All right, so Jack Fenton's going to take this one. He does a rugby-style kick, and he got a hold of that one. And the Liberty receiver picked it up. Didn't get much out of it. And that's number 55 on the return there. Benjamin Flees, a linebacker, or a defensive lineman, excuse me.
Looks like 36 to me for the Patriots. But, you know, just kind of a rolling punt. Fortunately for the Patriots, it went right into the lap of the returner. He was able to get about a 6 or 7 yard return to set up the Patriots at the 37-yard line.
Fumble.
Looks like Orange jumped on it.
Big play there. Sorry, Max. I was writing something down.
We got it.
All right, so big play there. And
defensive tackle Jared Pack jumps on the ball on the mishandle by Roberts.
Good thing you were paying attention, Max. I dismissed it. I'm sorry about that.
Here comes the turnover.
The turnover squad bar. So Jared's going to take it. And see what he does with it. He's going to do. Oh, he's doing pull-ups. Or curls, excuse me, not pull-ups. All right, so Hawkins is in the gun. He's got Vancheri behind him. And Konzak comes in motion to the left. He's going to hand it to Vancheri, who's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Liberty rush was in the backfield really quick there.
The Liberty defenses look good throughout the night.
Yeah, they really have. They come out strong against a pretty strong Pioneer offense.
Yeah, all right, so a good break there for the Pioneers. First turnover of the game from Liberty, and that's surprising. Liberty hasn't turned over the ball much this year.
No, they haven't. And one of the key things for this game Coach Schroeder was talking about was the turnover game. They really want to win that battle every game.
All right, so Hawkins is going to roll right. He's got a wide open contact. He's going to try the sideline, and he's going to be hit Good tackle there out of bounds from number 36 on the Liberty defense, Drew Thornton. And Konzak got about 8 there, though. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Making it pretty manageable.
Timeout call.
3rd down for Orange.
I don't know what this one's going to be. So they're going to, the clock just needs to reset, I think, is what it was. He went out of bounds. I thought he was tackled out of bounds, so I didn't think the clock would stop for that. That's what it usually looks like. Usually it doesn't stop if he's tackled out of bounds. It only stops if you go out of bounds on your own will.
Yeah.
All right, so Coach Schroeder's calling a play here, and it's a big 3rd down.
Another big 3rd down. There's
been a lot of them thus far.
There has been a lot.
So Hawkins in the shotgun. He's got Vancheri to the left. Ladigan Konzak at the bottom, and Sam Wine on the top, the big receiver.
Still hasn't figured out the clock situation.
Lots of confusion down there on the field. Fans don't know what's going on. Max, what do you think so far, though? What kind of play do you think Coach Schroeder's going to dial up here on 3rd down?
I think they're going to go play action again, a little fake to Vancheri, and maybe try to hit Ladig out here on the bottom because it looks like number 7 for the Patriots is playing about 10 yards off.
Yeah, playing a little prevent defense.
Yeah.
I don't understand why teams play prevent defense on 3rd and short, but they do. So Hawkins looks to the left. Hopefully he saw that because, that is a lot of cushion right there. Quick throw could get a 1st down for the Pioneers. They're going to hand it to Vancheri on the left side. He's got room, and he's got the 1st down and more. Good run by Jake Vancheri. Great blocking, too.
Yeah, I think the Patriots were also expecting to pass there, and Orange catches him off guard with a run by Vancheri.
Yeah, they did. Great play call there by Coach Schroeder. Great outside run.
Yeah.
And Vancheri got his legs moving quick, and he took off. All right, so Jack Fenton comes in the game for Julian DeSabado. And Konzak and Ladig will travel up to the top while Fenton and Wine travel to the bottom. Excuse me. All right, Fenton in motion. He's now in the backfield a little bit in front of Jake Vancheri. Now Konzak will come in motion to the right, and he's going to hand it off to Vancheri. Vancheri's got a hole, and he's going through. He's got for about 4 yards. Another good run by Jake Vancheri.
Yeah, a really nice jump cut. The outside was covered, so he jump cuts back to the middle where he had a hole and picks up about 5.
All right, so here comes Hawkins in the shotgun on 2nd and about 7. High snap, fakes it to Vancheri, looks for the open Sam Wine, and a good hit, and that's going to be a flag as he got hit in the head there.
He definitely got there early. That's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, for sure. So another good break for the Pioneers coming for him.
It was kind of a dangerous toss there by Spencer Hawkins.
Yeah.
But I guess it works out in the end. Hopefully Sam Wine isn't too shaken up.
Yeah, for sure. You saw Najee clapping his hands there. He liked that flag.
Yeah, he did.
So the Pioneers will move up to the spot of the foul, which will be inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal coming up for the Pioneer offense. Vancheri's in the backfield with Hawkins. Fenton's on the top. He's in the slot. Zane Ladig and Caden Konzak are down at the bottom. Fenton in motion. Hawkins will take the snap. He's going to hand it to Vancheri. Vancheri's got a hole, and he gets up to about the 1-yard line. Wow. Great run there by Jake Vancheri.
Another great run by Vancheri down to the 1-yard line. And, looks like they're going hurry up here.
Yeah, they are. So 8:42 shown on the clock here. Hawkins in the shotgun. Again, Fenton in motion. Looks to be the same play again. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it to Caden Konzak. Caden Konzak is into the end zone. A Pioneer touchdown. Great throw by Spencer Hawkins. And that's an easy walk-in for Caden Konzak, who was untouched. Great block there by Zane Ladig.
Yeah, great blocking by Zane Ladig out on the edge. There's that little fake to Vancheri, and then a quick pass out to Konzak. He just walks in the end zone easily, and Orange takes their first lead of the game.
Great play call there. And you called it earlier, you said they're going to fake it to Vancheri a couple times and throw it to that screen as the Patriots are giving a little bit of a cushion here to the Pioneer receivers.
Yeah, they are playing off a little bit. I don't know why they play off on the 1-yard line.
Right, well, you know who else does that? Pittsburgh Steelers. It's annoyed me for years. All right, so Bears kick is up, and that one is good, too, and that one is long as well. It's really funny for me when Barry's kicking these field goals, these middle school kids are back there, up close to the goalpost to catch these things, and they've got to back up about 15 or 20 yards as Barry can kick that ball. So 10-7 Pioneers on top after a great throw on 2nd and goal from Spencer Hawkins to Caden Konzak. 8:34 shown on the clock. Again, 10-7, Olentangy Orange on top of Olentangy Liberty.
Lots of great third down conversion play calls there by Coach Schroeder. I think they had about 2 or 3 really big third downs, and we converted. Orange ended up converting all of them.
Yeah, and they were helped out by that pass interference flag.
Yeah, they were.
They were late on the drive, but Jake Van Cherry, man, he ran really well on that drive there, and he helped the Pioneers get down into scoring position.
Yeah, he did. We'll see if Orange's defense can turn around and create another
turnover or something like that. We'll see if Barry kicks it into the end zone again and does not allow for a return, as again that first return was really, really good for that Patriot special teams.
Yes, it was.
Set up a great drive for the Patriots. On their first drive of the game, they scored a very quick touchdown about 4 minutes into the game. It only took them. So a short pooch kick here by Barry. Hopefully the Pioneers can get down is what their hope is, but he'll break through up to the 33, and that is Camden Barkus. Another great return for him. He's had 2 really good returns tonight. We'll see if Coach Schroeder takes notice and starts just kicking it through the back of the end zone, as Barry can do it.
Yeah, this time they tried a pooch kick to try to
get an early stop. Yeah,
get an early stop, but he still punches through and gets about to the 32.
Yeah, so a lot of the Patriot, fans, they've told me throughout the week that the blocking on this team, special teams, offensive line, everybody, that is what their forte is. If you can block well, you're going to be able to run the ball. You're going to be able to get through holes. Great tackle there by Zach Hill. And that'll be they're going to give him about 6 inches there on that one. I don't know. Zach Hill, great tackle, though.
Yeah, Zach Hill and Eli Payne both just blew up the hole there. Did not give Rowe any room to run at all.
Not at all. Great stop on first down for the Pioneers. All right, so 2nd down and about 9 3/4. Roberts will be in the shotgun. He's got Rowe to the left of him. Roberts is going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it, and that was too far. Joe Gugenti almost got a finger on that, but Eli Payne was there for the defense.
They tried another one of those slant routes, and Roberts just tried to fit it in a very small hole, and he overthrows it.
Yeah, he missed the throw, too.
Yeah, almost right to Gugenti.
So, yeah, big third down coming up here for this Patriot offense and for the Pioneer defense. See who Coach Barron has lined up. Roberts is getting the play call from his coach, and he's got his running back to the left of him in Rowe. He's going to take this snap. He's going to look to the left, and he's going to throw, and he's got an open Roush, and that'll be a first down for the Liberty Patriots.
Wow, great third down call there. Roush just a little bit quicker than the linebacker, Eli Payne, and he's able to get out to the sideline. Looks like he got 13 yards there on a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that play has really, really hurt the Pioneer defense throughout the game so far. I can remember 3 or 4 times where they've thrown a quick out route like that, and the Patriot receiver is just faster than the middle linebacker for Orange. Good hit there on the quarterback by Ampadu, but this is complete to 33, Matthew Hale, and that's a gain of about 8. Roberts hit the ground pretty hard there, though. Ampadu he got in there, and he made sure he hit him good.
Ampadu was in there really quick, but they had a little screen call there for Hale, and he still got about 7. He broke a tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, he did. All right, so Rowe is in the backfield with Roberts. You've got Roush on the top. And you've got a bunch of Patriot receivers we haven't seen thus far tonight, and he stopped immediately at the line. That is Henry Rowe. That'll bring up 3rd down. He got tagged about 4 yards behind the line, but they're going to give him forward progress at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, that up the middle run has really not been working for the Patriots. It looked like Coach Barrett has these Pioneer defenders ready for that play at least.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so 3rd and about, I don't know, what'd you call that, 4?
Yeah, well, long 3 maybe.
Yeah, long 3 coming up here for this Patriot offense. And Roberts will take the one with the shotgun. And he's hit, but he doesn't go down. He's going to take off, and he's got a first down. He'll slide. And so, they'll take about 1.5 yards off of that from the initiation of the slide. And that'll be at the 40-yard line, first down, Olentangy Liberty.
Well, Orange had a really good play call. Somebody I didn't see had hands on the quarterback on the blitz there, but Roberts was able to take him
back there in the backfield to get him, but he was able to take off as nobody accounted for the QB in the man coverage there.
Yep.
All right, so Roberts in the gun. He's got Rowe next to him. Roush is in the slot, and Camden Barkus is down at the bottom. Barkus, the great return man, he's got Dunham playing about 6 yards off him, and he's going to dump this one down to 38. That's Dominic Magistrale, and that'll be a gain of about 6.
Yeah, 6 yards there, just another really short pass. I don't even know if it went more than 1 yard up in the air.
Yeah.
But he just, yards after catch have been big for the Patriots tonight. They get 6 there.
Yeah, they have. All right, so 5:40 showing on the clock here at Pioneer Field. It's 10-0, the Pioneers on top of the Patriots after or 10-7, not 10-0. I think I said 10-0. Quick throw out here to the receiver, Camden Barkus. And again, those quick throws, it's very hard to get to the quarterback when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, Max.
Yeah, it is. I mean, just those quick routes, Orange likes to drop back in that zone, and they just keep passing it underneath the zone. Orange is making tackles in front of them, but not before the Patriots get 10 or 15 yards each play.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Roberts takes the one in the gun, looks to the right side, and that ball is short and into the dirt, or the turf, They're playing on turf down there at Pioneer Field. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another quick throw. He kind of rushed that one as a Pioneer defender was coming down on the left side.
Just rushed that one a little bit. One of the few incompletions for Roberts tonight.
For sure. All right, so the Patriots, they're down to about the 22-yard line of the Pioneers, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. All right, so Roberts takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw to the bottom to Camden, and that's going to be good for about 2 yards. Camden Barkus on the catch there. Good tackle there by Colin McNay.
Yeah, screen pass there by the Patriots, but McNay was able to keep the wide receiver in front of him, just make the tackle. And it looks like a really big 3rd and 8 coming up here.
Yeah, that's a long way to go on 3rd down. And the Pioneer fans, they know that. They're getting loud. They're stomping their feet on the stands. And we'll see what the Patriots do here. They've got 3 receivers at the top. And Roberts is going to have Rowe to the right of him in the gun. And he's going to take this snap. He's going to look across the middle, and he's got a wide open Barkus. But I don't think he got there. That'll be a gain of 6 on 3rd and 7. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. We'll see if they send out the kicking unit.
They went for it earlier. Went on their 4th and 1 in the red zone.
Yeah, they did, but they're just inside the red zone, and they are going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Pioneer fans getting loud as it is 10-7. The Pioneers on top of the Patriots here late in the 2nd quarter. Roberts tried to get him on the clap there. Nobody jumped. Maybe get a free first down.
Yeah, nobody's jumping on that Orange defense though.
No, they're not. He's got Rowe to the right in the shotgun. Roberts takes the snap, he fakes the handoff, he throws it quick, and he dropped it. That's an incomplete pass. Big play there for the Pioneers as a drop came from 33 Matthew Hale. I think Zach Hill hit him a little bit, and that ball popped out.
Yeah, he did.
But big play by the Pioneer defense on 3rd down, and that'll be a turnover on downs again for the 2nd time this game.
Looked like Ampadu was in there on a blitz again and just made Roberts hurry up that pass. And it was just a little bit low, and Zach Hill was there on the coverage to force that incompletion.
Yeah, he was. Ampadu, he's had quite a few licks at the quarterback here tonight, and it's certainly shown as he's turning throws when he hears Ampadu coming. All right, Hawkins takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it low to Laddick. Laddick catches it almost on a knee, and they do say he was on the knee there, and that'll be a gain, good for no gain.
Yeah, no gain there.
But a complete pass. Again, in high school, when you catch it on a knee, you declare yourself down.
Yep.
So just a unlucky throw there. Laddick looked like he might have had about 5 yards.
Might have been a little bit of a short throw.
Yeah, now that'll move them over to the left hash.
Let's see if Schroeder changes up the play because of that.
All right, so Hawkins is in the gun. He's got Vancheri to the right. Sam Wine on top by himself. And then they're going to call a timeout, Oranges.
Yeah, it looks like Schroeder's still complaining to the ref about why they moved it over to the left hash.
I think yeah.
That kind of caused Orange to have to change their play call and call a timeout.
Yeah, so timeout by the Pioneers. Max, what do you think they're going to do here?
It's 2nd and 10. I would say they're going to give it to Vancheri on another one of those outside handoffs just to try to make it 3rd and manageable. Or, Vancheri's been having such a good night, he could pick up a first down on a run. as well.
Yeah, he can. All right. So 10-7 here with 3:07 showing on the clock. A timeout taken by Coach Schroeder. Pioneers have 2 left. Liberty has 3 left. And the Liberty defense is coming out on the field, and the Pioneer offense is still taking their time. Here they come trotting.
Let's see what kind of play Coach Schroeder comes up with out of the timeout.
Yeah, for sure. You know, he probably dialed it up there a little bit. They talked it over what they wanted to do. They have a lot of options here on 2nd and 10 from their own 15-yard line after a turnover on downs from the Liberty Patriots. Hawkins will be in the gun. He's got Venturi to the left of him. We haven't seen Applegate in the game yet.
We've not.
Laddick and Konzak are up on the top. Sam Wine in the bottom. Here comes Konzak in motion into the slot. He's going to hand it to the outside to Venturi. Like you said, Venturi's going to get about 2.
Boy, it looked like he had a little bit more than that, but pretty good tackle by the Patriot linebacker there. It's only allowed 2 yard
tackle.
gain.
You know, tackle him by the ankles there, but a tackle's a tackle. There you go. All right, so 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Pioneers. Laddick and Wine are at the bottom. Venturi in the backfield with Hawkins. Hawkins is going to fake the handoff. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's going to roll left. Hawkins, I don't know what he's doing. He's going to air it up, and that one's out of bounds.
Hawkins just had to throw it away.
Yeah, he did. He was getting rushed there.
Yeah.
He did have an open St. Laddick, but he couldn't get it to him.
You know, that throw going back across your body while you're rolling left for a right-handed quarterback is a really tough play to make. So it might have been a smart play to just throw that out of bounds and not try to force it in there. Maybe throw an interception.
Yeah, for sure. You know, throwing it out of bounds, always a good idea instead of throwing a pick or, you know, maybe causing a fumble after getting hit in the backfield like that. So Fenton will be out for a second punt of the night.
First one was a little bit low. I'd expect him to bounce back and get a pretty nice punt off here.
Yeah, he does do that rugby-style punt. Sometimes it's easy to miss it. Fenton's going to take it. He's going to hold it for a second like he likes to do to let his receivers get down there. Fair catch called for, and he will catch it at the 44-yard line.
Really high, nice punt there by Fenton. Forced the Liberty returner to have to dive for that catch.
Yeah, he did, especially with the fair catch call. Could have got lucky there with the Pioneers. Maybe another turnover.
Yeah. But Liberty's going to start in their half of the field as they try to drive down and retake the lead or at least tie it.
Yep, all right, so Roberts is out. He's got his running back in the shotgun, and he will hand it to him, and that's good for about 1.5 yards for Rowe.
I mean, Rowe has just had nothing up the middle so far.
All night tonight, yeah.
All night. His longest rush is of 6 yards. That's it. Looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 9 here for the Patriots.
Yeah, and they'll hand it off again, and nothing again.
Nothing again, only 2 yards again. They're right row. I feel like the Patriots might be setting up for a play action here because that run up the middle has just been almost nothing all game with that really strong defensive line and linebacking core for the Pioneers.
Yeah, so 3rd and about 7 coming up here for the Patriot offense. Roberts takes it in the shotgun. He looks, and he's hit, and he's brought down on 3rd down. He escapes. He gets past the line of scrimmage for about 1 yard.
Yeah, last time he was able to bounce out when he was pressured like that, but not this time. Orange is able to wrap up and force about a 4th and 6.
All right, so 1 minute or 55 seconds on the clock. Clock's running. It's 4th down, and the Patriots look like they have their offense out there still.
Be interesting to see if they go for it. The half is winding down. I don't know if Liberty looks like they're just going to run it down and call a timeout and get their play in.
Yeah, probably. It shows 35 seconds, and there's 5 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're right, there's a timeout called by Liberty. So 29 seconds on the clock, and they'll probably punt it away.
I'm guessing they punt it away because they don't want to give the ball to Orange at the 50-yard line with 30 seconds left in the half.
All right, so 29 seconds shown on the clock. Timeout taken by the Patriots. And we'll see what happens. Max, tell us what you think.
You know, I think they are going to punt it away and try to pin Orange deep, because if they go for it here and do not get it, Orange is going to have it pretty short field, and with Jack Berry as their kicker, you know, they only need about 25, 30 yards in order to get to field goal range from here. So I'd expect a punt from the Patriots just to try to get Orange down their zone and take it into halftime with only a 3-point deficit.
Yeah, so it is it's Pioneer night. It's always Pioneer night, Max. It's senior night out here at Pioneer Field, and there's a lot of people here. It does look to be a sellout on this side of the field. It's filled in over there on the Liberty side pretty well. You know, that one section is for the band, but Liberty's band's pretty big, so they don't fit there.
Yeah.
And the student section is filled up for both sides for sure, especially on Orange, as it's a very exciting night here. It's a whiteout, and everybody wanted to buy a Stay Crusty shirt. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 4th down.
They are going for it.
It looks like they're going to go for it. Roberts is going to be alone in the gun. He's going to take it, and Ampadu gets in the back, and he's hit, and he's going to be, he fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by the Pioneer defense. There's 21 seconds on the clock. We'll see what they can do. They did create a turnover there, and it was picked up. I don't know who picked it up, but it was picked up by Orange. I can tell that much.
I didn't see who it was, but Ampadu was in the backfield once again in order to force that fumble. Wow, he's having a really great night so far. And do you know how much time left in the half, Tanner?
Yeah, there's 21 seconds. It's hard to see the clock from where we're sitting. There's a big wall to the left of us, and as we look at the field, I've got to peek my head out the window a little bit. So 21 seconds shown on the clock. Orange will take over off the second Patriot turnover, something that we have not seen very much this season, but we have seen Orange create a lot of turnovers. That would be the 12th turnover they've created throughout the season so far. And you're right, Jaden Ampadu into the backfield quite a bit tonight. And it looks like Hawkins will just take a knee here and take it into the half. They don't want to risk anything going on.
Yeah, I would say Orange is pretty happy with this half so far.
Yeah, going into halftime, it's going to be the Olentangy Orange Pioneers 10, the Olentangy Liberty Patriots 7. Max, what do you think so far, and what is Coach Schroeder going to say at halftime? The Pioneers are on top after a missed field goal from Olentangy Liberty leads to a Pioneer touchdown and a great turn of events for the Pioneers.
You know, I think their offense is really been performing really well so far, but their defense just has to adjust just a little bit with those short passes. Liberty really likes those short passes. You know, Orange likes to drop back in the zone a lot, and Liberty's been taking advantage of that just with short passes. You know, Roberts is having a pretty good game, pretty high completion percentage.
Yeah, for sure, you know, but when you're throwing the ball only about a yard, 2 yards at a time, it's a lot easier to keep your completion percentage up. So we're going to send you down to game day. Ben Keller, Adrian, and Andrew are standing by waiting, and I think we're going to send you down there now, right, Max?
All right, let's do it.
There's some energy here tonight at Pioneer Field as we are here for the game of the week between the Patriots and the Pioneers. It is 10-7 right now, Olentangy Orange, and everything is heated up. Tensions are rising out there. Some great play from both sides. The fans are loving it. Andrew, what do we have from the Pioneers that really stood out to you from the first half?
What I've seen is the way we adjusted on defense. At the beginning, the Pioneers struggled. They let them open up. They opened up the middle of the field. Liberty really took advantage on the slants. They got some good drives going on. They had some really good red zone defense, and I expect to see more of that a bit now.
Now on the other side, Adrian, how about those Patriots? We saw some great things from them in the first half. What was the big takeaway for you? The big takeaway is our passing game was working. I think it comes down to a red zone efficiency here, where we needed to start, where the Patriots need to start putting more points on the board. I think they've been driving down the field, but if you don't come up with any points, is it really worth it?
Something that we talked about at the beginning of the game was the special teams, and I think that's played a role today. Almost had a blocked punt. Liberty almost blocking the Orange punt. We had a missed field goal, which kind of tied the game for Liberty. Is now Orange up 10-7. What are your thoughts on a missed field goal and some missed opportunities in that?
One of the biggest takeaways is Tyler Roselli, our normal kicker who has scored 32 points so far this year, is out, and replacing him is Butler. And on that one that he missed, he just shifted it left, and I think that could be a part of a factor, just turning them to the fact that our special teams has a new kicker. Well, some excellent play from both teams, but the big plays we saw was definitely huge as for Orange. Orange forced fumble right at the end of the half as Liberty was driving. And also some key fourth down stops. However, Orange has been allowing the Patriots to have some great drives. Andrew, what do you think they got to do to really stop this Patriots offense?
I think Liberty's really opened up the middle, and they're using those quick slants to their advantage, and they've got speed, and they're beating us. So maybe if they use some linebackers to drop back in coverage, to bring some safeties out and really clog that middle, I think Orange can find themselves getting their defense off the field quicker and getting their offense on the field for more time.
However, their defense has been outstanding in the run game. Not much going on for the Patriots. Adrian, what do you think is something that the Patriots have to do to really heat it up in the second half?
Well, I think it's really going to come down to if they could get Brendan Rowe more involved in the run game, but not by having him try to just power it through the middle every time. I would give a lot of credit to the Pioneers defensive line as a whole, as they've been able to close down any holes that might be seen.
I see this as a passing game for both teams right now. I feel like whoever's going to win is really just going to come out the gate at the half and just really dominate the passing game, get some big plays.
However, Orange's secondary has not been playing well lately. A bunch of passes from Liberty that really kind of hurt them on defense. What do you think they're going to do to really change that up in the back three?
I think it's just a mental game at this point. I think this is a big game. Stakes are high. This is part of playoffs here. This is a big game for a lot of people. I think if they just go into the locker room, really just get each other ready to go, then I think this is just going to be a play of big plays. That's what it's going to be. It's just going to be a game. Whoever makes the bigger plays is going to come out on top, in my opinion.
Now, one thing that was really interesting was that defensive end, Zach Hill, who is a force to be reckoned with on the defensive line, has been playing some linebacker. We've been seeing important coverage. What do you think that's going to do to the Pioneers' pass defense if you have a defensive lineman back there in the middle?
I think that was slightly part of that adjustment of clogging up the middle. I think dropping that one person back and clogging up that middle, trying to beat him with speed, maybe just scare him, just put a body there,
I think at the same time with that, you're basically putting someone who you know is going to be a sure tackler. I mean, someone whose job is to go and face up these big linemen really have a good chance that if you come near them, they're going to take you down.
Yeah, I think what I talked about at the beginning was Orange really needed to get pressure on the quarterback. I think they've done a really good job with that, especially in this second quarter here. They've had 2 forced fumbles tonight already, and they're really just clogging that pocket. Doing a good job of that.
Yeah, excellent work by the Pioneers front seven. But let's turn it over to the offensive side of the ball game. For Liberty, what do you think the offensive thing is?
I think the biggest thing is all the pressure right now is on Jackson Roberts, our new starting QB. I mean, I think he comes into early on in the season being thrust into the starting role, and whether you like it or not, all the pressure is going to be on him to succeed. And I think part of the problem with that is we've seen him try to force things at times and really take unnecessary hits like those 2 forced fumbles.
That is true. Now, Andrew, on the Pioneer side of the football, the offense scored 10. What do you think they can do to really keep the pace up and get more next round?
I think Orange needs to work on just getting plays, getting first downs on the field. I think Orange is getting stopped on fourth a lot, and we've been forced to punt a few too many times. There's some positive takeaways you've seen on Liberty's side, though. We talked a bit negatively about them, but it's 10-7. They're still definitely in this game.
I'd say obviously the passing game has been going really well. I think they will need to sharpen up some areas, especially like when they get down in the red zone. And as long as they could keep both hands on the football, avoid from turning it over, I think this would be a game going down the stretch. I mean, I think it could go either way, and as we've seen in the first half, it's 10-3, we're down 3 points by a missed field goal. I expect it to be like that the rest of the way.
Defensively, what kind of adjustments do you see Liberty taking? Because Orange is up 10-7, they got to make some defensive adjustments to come out in this game.
Well, I think that right now, Orange has kind of dominated the pace of the game in general, as they've been able to mix up their passing and rushing plays with great success. I can see that a few of the problems would be particularly on the screen plays that Orange has run.
Orange are usually effective on those screen plays, however, not so much tonight as they've tried a few times, given minimal yardage. And as well as the Orange rushing game. You say they've run a lot, but however, we've not seen too much to come from it. What do you think we got to do to really push forward with the run game? You think we stick at it?
I think we got to just open up the passing game a little bit more, let them think we're going to pass and maybe run some play actions, something like that to really throw them off and get the run game involved that way by just thinking we're going to do something else.
We have not seen much from Luke Applegate tonight. It's been a lot of Jake Van Cherry, So what do you think in the second half? Will we see any switches? Or?
I think in the second half we'll start to see some players getting gassed and getting a little worn out. I think we'll start to see more of those secondary and third players coming in, especially depending on the score of the game.
That is true. And Caden Konzak is having himself a good night right now. He has caught the ball multiple times, and he's made some yards after catch with every single chance he has. He's a quick guy, a little small, but he can really move down the ball field, and he's been playing really well tonight. I expect him to come out swinging in the next half. And if Caden's going crazy tonight, that gives up a hole for some of these other receivers. Andrew, anyone in particular you think could come out swinging out with Caden Konzak?
I can see in the second half Sam Line really making a big difference. He's a big dude, big guy going up and catching the ball. I think if Caden starts to draw some more attention, you can get Sam on those one-on-ones. I think he can really be dangerous, especially on the long ball. Sam Line those big plays that way.
Sam Line has one catch tonight, and there was a big play to put the Pioneers into the red zone. Adrian, you got anything about Patriots stat line, someone to look out for in this second half?
Well, some people I would look out for in general would probably be Dylan Stevens on the defensive side of things. He typically Josh Brackett's a linebacker, but sometimes when he plays in that defensive tackle role, it can be hard to sometimes notice him as he's just kind of one of those kind of people who works at it. But as he continues to work at it, the more you'll notice on like that one play where he stopped, where he got a hit on the quarterback.
Yeah. Well, Orange has done a great job keeping Spencer Hawkins clean tonight. Minimal hits. And one thing I got to say to finish it off is that it's brisk here in Pioneer Field. And we have a big game to finish off in the second half. We look forward to seeing you guys at post-game with all the crazy action that's going to happen.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
Hello, testing. There we go. I think it's good. Are these the questions? Yeah. Then I'm going to ask you the ones that I did before, too.
Turn your camera's audio down. Camera 3? That's what the audio they're going to
All right.
Yo.
Hello, testing. Testing.
Hello, hello.
All right. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Hess, and I've been sitting with the band student section and watching the amazing game tonight. Right now I'm sitting down with a former football player,
Aiden Toombs.
And we're just going to talk to him a little bit about tonight and what he's thinking about the game. Have you come to a lot of these games this year?
Yeah, I've came to all of them so far.
All right. This being the second to last game, how do you think that we're doing?
I think we're doing really good, and we have a lot of potential going into playoffs, too, if we happen to make it. But as for how we've done the rest of the season so far, we've done really good offensively and defensively. This is definitely the best team I've seen so far. But yeah, we've done really good, and I think this is good momentum to carry into playoffs with.
Great. How about the game? What do you think? I'm sorry. Did anything surprise you tonight with the players or band students or cheer?
No, it turned out pretty much how I thought it would, because I knew this is a big game. This is kind of a make-or-break thing just for, like, playoff seeding and everything like that. So I knew this would be a big game and something that a lot of people would come out for to support. But overall, I'm really proud of how it turned out. I knew it turned out exactly how it is. I'm just happy everyone's here and happy.
Oh, definitely. How do you think the student section is this year?
I think they're really good this year. They've been really active and really good in game time scenarios, like on defense and offense, making sure that they're either quiet or loud depending on the scenario, knowing what will benefit our team in the best way. And that makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference for the team on the field because it gets in their heads, distracts them, doesn't let them focus right. And I think that's also a key part of helping us win games.
Oh, definitely. So, focusing on previous years, do you think that this is one of our better student sections?
Yeah, I think this is one of our better student sections because each year I kind of feel like we get more alive, if that makes sense. Like, we get more spirit in it. And that's a big key thing every year because that's the big point of the student section is to have that energy and have that flow. That'll just really help the team.
All right, yeah. What do you think it's going to take us to win this game?
I think it's going to take us finishing drives and just continuing how we have been. We've been putting up defensive stops. We've been taking the yards we can get. I think just the key thing is making sure that when we get down there in the red zone, just making sure that we punch it in because we have been doing good at finishing drives, just making sure that we just keep doing that.
All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right, Max. We let him take our seats for a couple minutes.
Just a couple minutes.
We're good. We're good to go. All right, so start the second half again. Olentangy Orange is on top of Olentangy Liberty, 10-7, and this is going to be the start of the third quarter. So Pioneers with the first down already in 5 seconds. we didn't get back here in time. Sorry about that. But so first down Pioneers. Let's see what we got. So so 5 seconds off the clock. 11:55 showing, and we've already gotten a first down. Sounds good to me. All right, Hawkins under center. Or no, sorry. Okay, that's Fenton there. Hawkins in the gun. He's got Vancheri in the right. He's going to hand it to Vancheri, and Vancheri's not got much there. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage for a no gain.
No gain there. Vancheri had 10 carries for 46 yards, 4.6 yard average. Pretty good first half for him.
Yeah, not bad at all. You know, not much room out there for anybody to work with, so 46 yards, tougher than 46 yards.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
He's earned them on every play. There's not been, one big chunk or anything like that. All right, so Hawkins is in the gun. He's got Vancheri to the left of him. Still haven't seen Applegate in the game. Konzak's in motion. And he's going to take the snap. He's going to look to the right. He's got a wide-open Zane Laddick, and that's complete. And Zane's going to try to push his way forward. He doesn't do it, and he will we'll see where the rest put him. He'll put his forward progress with about a 5-yard gain there.
5 yards, okay.
Yep. 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Pioneers.
Laddick had 3 catches for 17 yards in the first half. There's another senior, one of Hawkins' more favorite receivers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He loves throwing it to Zane Laddick. All right, Hawkins in the shotgun. He's got Konzak in motion to the left side. Hawkins is going to take this one. He's looking right, and there he goes. He's got Zane Laddick again, and that one looks like he might have a first down. It's going to be close. It depends on where they spot this ball, but it looks to me like they've got a first down, and the far ref does, and they call it first down Pioneers. Great play there. Zane Laddick was able to complete some space. Spencer completed it, and Zane Laddick had some space.
Yeah, perfect route. Zane knew right where to turn, right where the first down marker was, and he was able to get exactly the amount he needed.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Hawkins now, he's going to look. He's got, that was just off the hands of the receiver.
That was number 87 there.
Yeah.
Tight end. I'm not sure who that is.
Right, he's in for Nate Miller.
Yeah,
so, got called up. So Sam Wine's going to come into the game for him, though, and Jack Fenton comes in as well.
Well, he was open in the seam there. They tried to hit that earlier in the game. It was a little bit of overthrow. Pretty good throw there, just off the tip of...
Yeah, a little bit high.
Just a little bit high, but off the tip of his hands.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Hawkins in the gun. High snap, looks, got Sam Wine on the outside. Sam Wine makes a guy sort of miss, and he gets out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on 2nd down. Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Olentangy Orange Pioneers, who have 10-7 with 10:39 showing up on the clock.
Defensive back playing a little bit off there, and Sam Wine just runs a little.
Yeah, runs a little 5-yard.
Yeah, 5-yard curl.
Good throw with some zip on there from Hawkins.
Yeah.
Hawkins in the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Van Cherry. He's going to try the outside, and he is. Oh, he breaks the tackle, gets back to the line, and he still loses about 2 yards. Good play there by the Liberty defense.
Yeah, Patriots were in the backfield. Should have been a loss about 5, but
yeah, he escaped that tackle.
About 3 yards back, but it's going to be a 4th and 5-ish.
Yeah, so the Pioneers will send out the punt team led by Jack Fenton, who's had 2 pretty good kicks so far tonight. Fenton's going to be standing at his own 26-yard line, and the ball is at the 39. Clock is moving. It's about to be under 10 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. 10-7, Olentangy Orange on top of the Patriots. Snap back to Fenton. Fenton gets this one. This is his best kick all night. It's going to be caught, and he's going to be lit up and hit immediately. That's number 38, Dominic Magistral for the Patriots, so he gets a return about 4 yards. So here comes the Liberty offense, and, I don't really know if they needed to make many adjustments at halftime, just not turn the ball over.
Yeah, those 2 turnovers were pretty costly for them. Other than that, they moved the ball down the field with those dink and dunk passes, just letting those wide receivers get yards after the catch, finding the holes in the Pioneer defense. We'll get to see if Coach Barrett made any adjustments at halftime with that.
I'm sure he did. And here comes the Pioneer defense. They're still running the 3-5-3. We didn't expect that to change. McNay runs to the outside. He's going to hand it off to Rowe. Rowe gets about 2 yards. They're going to give him 3.
3 yards there. Rowe.
Not a bad first down run for the Patriot offense.
He didn't have a very strong first half. 10 rushes for only 14 yards. He did score that touchdown when he reached the ball over the top for a 1-yard gain. But other than that, only 14 yards rushing in the first half. Pretty strong Pioneer defensive outing in the first half.
Yeah, all right, so Roberts throws it to the left side. He's got a completion. Couldn't tell the number there. You see that one? I think it was 88.
I think it was Rowe.
Was it Rowe?
Yeah, Rowe came out of the backfield for that.
Yeah, he did. All right. So pass complete, and that he stepped out of bounds, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Pioneers.
Well, a big 3rd down coming up here. See if Pioneers can get a stop, get the ball back to their offense.
We'll see if Coach Barrett sends a blitz in here, and everybody stands up. Zach Hill's telling his guys what to do as he is the quarterback of the defense for the Pioneers. He's going to hand that one off to Rowe, and there goes Zach Hill. He's into the backfield, and it looks like he's got a first down. He's definitely got a first down and a little bit more. Great run there by Rowe. And, he just had some good blocking out in front, and it's hard to get to a guy if you're getting blocked.
Yeah, Zach Hill was almost there, but Rowe just a little bit
too quick.
Too quick around the edge and able to pick up about 6 yards there for the first down gain.
Yeah, good play call there by Coach Steve Hale of the Liberty Patriots.
Yes.
All right. Jackson Roberts in the gun. He's got Rowe to the left. He's going to drop back. He's going to look, and he's hit, but he's got it complete, and there's going to be no gain there. That was a great way to keep alive there for Jackson Roberts as he was hit again. He's been getting hit quite a bit here tonight.
Yeah, he's been pressured a lot, but he seems to be standing up pretty well. Only took about maybe 2 or 3 sacks.
Right,
he was pressured a lot more than that, though.
Yeah, he's hurt a couple throws here tonight, but not too many at all. All right, so here he is. He's then shotgun again. He's going to take it. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look down the field. He's going to throw over the middle, and that one's incomplete as well. He was looking for Arthur Roush, and that one was just a bit too high. 3rd and 10 coming up.
One of the longer third downs of the day for the Patriot offense. They've been able to move the ball pretty well mostly all game. But 3rd and 10, 3rd and long coming up here. We'll see what they call.
Yeah, tough play call here. You know, you're kind of in the middle of the field. Not much. You got a lot of room to work with, but, you know, not much to do. You can't really run the ball. You know it's going to be a passing play. Roberts is going to throw it, and it's way too far. Reese Dunham got a finger on it, but there was no chance at that ball for anybody. 4th and 10 coming up for Liberty. Great defense there by everybody all around. You know, everybody was stuck on their man, and there was nobody open.
Looks like the Pioneers did make adjustments at halftime. That passing game did not work out well for the Patriots there on their first drive of the half.
And, you know, there's a little bit more energy in the defense tonight with Eli Payne being back in the lineup.
Yeah, there is. He brings a lot of energy. He likes to fly around the field.
Pretty good. All right, so first punt of the night for the Liberty Patriots, and it's back, and he almost got there, but it's going to be caught, and Konzak, excuse me, blew up, and he goes all the way back to about the 13-yard line.
Looked like Konzak got ran into by his own player trying to block for him.
Yeah.
Knocked him back about 5 yards.
Lucky he kept on holding on to the ball there.
Yeah.
All right, so 8:04 shown on the clock. It's 10-7, the Pioneers on top of the Patriots. And Hawkins is leading the offense back out there. Hopefully a better outcome than the first drive is what they're hoping for. All right, Hawkins takes the snap. He drops back. Fakes the handoff. He's got Laddick on the outside. There goes Laddick. He makes a move, and he's up for about a 9-10 gain, possibly a first down. But it doesn't look like it's going to be second and about a foot.
Yep, 9-yard gain there for Laddick. There's another one of those fake runs. Just pass a quick screen and let Laddick do the rest of the work. He has 3 catches so far in this half. He only had 3 in the entire first half.
Yeah. All right, so look at that. The Liberty defender's playing way off of Zane Laddick up there at the top. I don't know if I can't tell his number or I tell you his name. But Hawkins is in the gun. Fenton's in motion. Vancherry's to the right. He's going to hand it to Vancherry. He's going to try the right side. Big hole, and that's a first down for the Pioneers.
Really nice hole created there by the offensive line of the Pioneers. Vancherry able to pick up 7 on that gain.
Yeah, there was a big hole right away. He was able to take advantage of it, get the legs moving, and he was a little harder to bring down. It took 3 Patriots to bring him down.
Yeah, it did.
So good first down for the Pioneers, and they're going to look to keep trucking here. And they didn't make any substitutions there. Fenton stays in the game, as well as Konzak and Laddick at the top. Looks to be the same formation as, Fenton will drop over to the right. He's going to fake the handoff, though, to Vancherry, and he's going to throw it up the field. Caught by Laddick. Laddick's going to fight for the first down. Doesn't look like he's got it, but his forward progress will give him a 9-yard completion there for Spencer Hawkins.
Another 9-yard gain by Laddick. He has 4 catches already this half.
Yeah, he's creating a lot of space, and with Liberty playing that prevent kind of defense, it's very easy to make a quick cut and get open real quick. And with Hawkins' zip on the ball, it can get there really quick. Sam Wine comes in the game here.
Yeah, Liberty likes to play that corner about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, which just lets Laddick run quick out routes or curls and gains at least 5 yards every time.
Yeah, when he catches the ball and the ball's throwing good, it works out really well for the Pioneers. All right, Hawkins is going to take this snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw a long ball, and he's got Sam White open, and he drops the ball. But there's a flag on the play. Could be offensive pass interference.
Boy,
I don't know. They might call they call defensive pass interference.
It looked like the defensive back might have grabbed the jersey of Wine there, but boy, if Wine catches that, he's gone. He is gone.
Wine, he had to come back to that ball a little bit. He's wide open. Everybody in the crowd here tonight held their breath as that looked to be a wide open touchdown. but it just wasn't there for the Pioneers. But there's a flag, and it moves the Pioneers up, gives them a first down. So not a complete loss on the play there, and it'll be 1st and 10 coming for the Pioneers at the 46-yard line of the Liberty Patriots.
Beautiful throw there by
6:08
Hawkins.
showing on the clock. Again, 6:08. And Hawkins will be in the gun again. He's got Vancherry to the left, Fenton at the top, and Laddick and Sam Wine at the bottom. Vancherry moves to the right as 2 Pioneers come in motion across. Hawkins takes the snap, hands it to Vancherry. Vancherry's going to try the left side. He's got nothing there, maybe a yard. He definitely got back to the line, and the ref's going to give him about 1.5 feet. So
Yeah.
second down coming up for the Pioneers, nothing there for Vancherry. Great defensive pressure from the Patriots.
You know, that rushing defense of the Patriots has been pretty strong all game.
Yeah, that Patriots front four is very, very tough. Very, very big, too, if you look at them.
Yeah, they are.
You know, they match up with the Pioneers pretty well. Got a couple bigger guys there, you know. Looks like Jacob Banaki is a pretty big guy. You know, there's a couple, 3 or 4 of them are over 6 feet tall on that defensive front. All right, Hawkins drops back in the pocket. He's looking down the field. He's got Zane Laddick for a first down, and that's a 12-yard throw and a completion again for Spencer Hawkins, who's been stellar in this second half so far, as well as Zane Laddick, who's caught just about everything thrown his way.
Yeah, he has 5 catches for 40 yards in just this half.
Yeah, it's very impressive. He's just creating space everywhere all around the field. All right, so Laddick will come to the bottom of the field, along with the big Sam Wine. They'll be together with Vancherry to the right of Hawkins. Looks like contact's in the slot. He's going to hand it to Vancherry. He's going to try the left side, and he gets beat. And that was Dylan Stevens, the senior for Liberty, to hit him in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Yeah, that's a second loss, a loss of gain Vancherry has had this half. Another gain of -2. That Liberty rushing defense has really stepped up, but their passing defense has been just a little bit weaker this half.
Yeah, you know, kind of trade-off there. You know,
yeah, it is.
For sure. We'll see if Coach Schroeder takes advantage of what he's seen so far in this second half. All right, Hawkins in the gun. He's got Vancherry to the bottom. He's got 2 receivers on top, 2 receivers on the bottom. Drops back after he fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it away as he was pressured there by 89 Landon Smith from the Liberty Patriots. That brings up 3rd and about 11.
Yeah, I mean, Spencer Hawkins just pressured a little bit there, and he just is forced to throw it away. Pretty good pressure by that big D-line of the Liberty Patriots, and it's bringing up a big 3rd and 12 for the Pioneers.
Yeah, it is. So big play on the drive. 4:29 showing the clock, and again the Patriots are down to the Pioneers, 10-7. Hawkins drops back after faking the handoff. He's going to throw it. Sam Wine was there, but he couldn't bring it down. A little bit too high. I think he would have been out of bounds anyway. Great defense there by Liberty. That was number 7, Andrew Barrett, who was on defense for Liberty right there.
I don't think Pioneers got close enough for a field goal.
No, I don't think so. I wonder what Coach Schroeder will dial up here. You know, you almost want to just go for it, I would think. But it doesn't look like he's going to send out Jack Fenton. I know it's 4th and 12, but it's a tough punt from here. And, you know, even if you just hand it off to Vancherry, maybe you get 6 or 7, and that pins him back behind the 25.
Yeah. But, I mean, if Jack Fenton can get a nice pooch kick here, maybe try to pin him inside the 20.
Yeah, we've seen Joey Guagenti get down there close to the end zone and been able to kick it out to the 1. That's a high kick, and it's going to be right there for Guagenti to get it. And it's going to be down at the 3-yard line. Great punt by Jack Fenton. He throws up the finger guns, and he says, fire 'em, Tex. And that's a great play, great punt by Jack Fenton. Way to get down there, Joey Guagenti.
Looks like there's a flag on the field, too.
This could turn out in the Pioneers' favor. I don't know if I'd want him to re-kick that. He can't get much better than that.
Yeah, I cannot get much better than that.
Maybe half the distance to the goal, though, if you choose not to take another kick at it. We'll see what the call is. I don't know what it was, Max. Did they already call?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't really know what it was. I think it looks like the Liberty's moving up, though. So that negates the great punt. But, you know, Coach Schroeder wants to know what the call is for sure. And then he's bringing his guys in, too. So I still don't know where they've placed the ball. They haven't placed it yet.
They have not put the ball down.
I don't know where it's going to be at.
I thought Guagenti got it down at the 3.
Yeah, he did, but there's that flag. So I
don't know where the flag
was.
is.
It would have been a 15-yard penalty. They will get the ball at the 18-yard line. And that looks to be the general area of where they're standing. But I'm surprised. You know, we haven't seen an official call from the referee yet. He's got the ball, and he's walking around at the 25. He keeps walking forward, and it Zane Laddick's out there. I don't know what they're going to do. Is Jack Fenton out there? Are they going to what are we doing here, Max?
Are we going for a field goal, maybe?
It looks like they're going to put Barry out there.
They are putting Barry out there.
Barry out there. Yeah, there was a.
Oh, so Orange moves up after.
Yeah, there's a 5-yard penalty.
Maybe a running into the kicker.
Yeah, running into the kicker, 5-yard penalty. Good call there, Max. And they're going to send out Jack Barry, who's going to try a about 47-yard field goal here. That would be his long on the season, and it could put the Pioneers on top of the Patriots 13-7. 4:15 shown on the clock. Jack Barry is going to attempt a 45-yard field goal, and it's blocked by the Patriots. And that was not the outcome the Pioneers were looking for. Huge special teams play there by the Patriots defense. It looked like number 5, Dylan Stevens, got in there to block that kick, and that's an unfortunate turn of events. After that great punt from Jack Fenton, go out there, try to kick the field goal, and it was blocked.
Yeah, I mean, now the Patriots get to start at the 38 instead of the 3. That's just 35 yards that they gave him there.
Yep, but had he have made that, we would have been saying a lot of different things right now. So Patriot offense comes out here. They've got the ball at their own 38-yard line. 4:09 shown on the clock. The Pioneers are up 10-7 on the Patriots.
Defense has been really strong for Orange this half.
Yeah, they have. They really locked down the passing game and the running game as well, as it's been 2 3-and-outs for the Patriots this half. They had 2 turnovers in the first half. Both were fumbles, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And that was a great tackle there.
Looked like Zach Hill was in there.
Along with Jaden Ampadu and Colin McNay, among a ton of Pioneers that were back there in the backfield. A lot of them got back there really quick, Max.
Yeah, they've been getting in the backfield a lot this game. Their linebackers are probably the strength of their defense.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, they play 5 of them at a time. It's a very deep group as well. And Roberts is in the shotgun. He's got Rowe to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Rowe again. He's going to try the middle. This time he's got a little more room, and he'll get about a 4-yard gain for the Patriots. Clock keeps ticking. We're just under 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. This one's going to come down to the wire, I have a feeling, Max.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It usually does. Last year, though, the Pioneers went into Powell, and they won 17-3.
Something that we were definitely not expecting last year.
Oh, not at all. All right, so this Roberts takes the shotgun snap, and he throws it, and it's almost picked off, but instead it is caught. Reese Dunham had a hand on it, but it was caught by Dominic Magistrel.
Wow.
That was a good turn of events there for the Patriots. It looked like Reese Dunham almost had another turnover for the Pioneer defense.
He definitely had his hands on that ball, and it was bobbled around and just falls into the lap of the Patriots wide receiver. A little bit underthrown by Roberts. Could have been a pick, but ends up bobbling around right into the lap of a Patriots wide receiver for a first down.
First down and 10 coming up here for the Patriots after about a 22-yard pass. All right, he's going to take this pass, or he's going to take shotgun snap, drop back. He's hit, he's lit up, and he's brought down. That is Eli Payne. He's back in the game, back for the season, and everybody's excited.
Wow, Eli Payne just burst through that hole on the blitz, and Roberts didn't really see him coming. And Payne looks really happy to be back out there.
Oh, yeah, he does. That was a 6-yard loss, and it'll bring up 2nd and 16 for the Liberty Patriots with 2:08 showing on the clock here at Pioneer Field. Roberts will take this one. He's going to flip it to his running back, who maybe gets back. He'll get about 5 yards, not even back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be, wow, they gave him a lot less than I thought on that spot. It'll be 3rd down and 14 coming up here for the Patriots. Big play coming up for this Pioneer defense, as Rowe was not able to get anywhere. Many a Pioneer were in there to make the tackle.
Fans know this is a big 3rd down.
Yeah, they do. You see some of the Pioneers getting raising their arms up in the air, telling everybody to get loud. Jack Allman being one of them. And Roberts will be in the shotgun alone here. He's got five receivers out there with him. There's a flag. He throws it. He's got it complete for a first down, but I think that one might be coming back.
It's possible.
That pass was complete to number 10, Jacob Kessler.
Would be an 18-yard gain if it stands.
False start on the offense, so that'll move him back even further. This is going to be a big 3rd down here. The Pioneers broke down in coverage there. They sent a couple guys to try to get to Roberts, and it didn't happen in time. So, Max, what is this, like a 3rd and 17 or 18 yards,
Yeah,
it looks
third
like.
and
That's
18
a long
looks like to
third
me.
down to try and complete here. It's 1:17 showing on the clock. Roberts is back there with Rowe. And Pioneer defense, they've got 7 of them in a line, it looks like almost. Eli Payne's going to come off the left side. He's gotten blocked. Roberts drops back. He throws. That ball is underthrown as he was hit. He was lit up. That was Zach Hill with a hit.
Huge hit on Roberts there, and to force the underthrown ball. And
excuse me, that wasn't Zach Hill.
That looked like number 23 to me.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Evan Leist along with Kardan Mutai. All right, so the Patriots will punt again. And they had not done any of this in the first half. No punts in the first half. This is their third punt.
That's already their third punt of the half.
Yeah, of the second half.
Of the second half.
1:04 shown on the clock. He's going to take the snap. He's going to punt it. He misses it. And that one will be, I mean, he didn't miss it that bad, but it definitely missed it a little bit.
Yeah, missed it a little bit of a short kick there.
The Pioneers will take over at their own 23-yard line.
Pioneer defense has come out to play this half, forcing 3 punts already when they didn't force a single punt in the first half.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Max. And Hawkins is in the gun. He's going to take it. He's going to look. He's got a wide open Zane Laddick again. Laddick makes a move, and he gets up close to a first down. Looks like he might have one. Oh, they give it to him. A first down for the Pioneers. A quick throw by Hawkins. That's what we've seen so far in the second half. Just quick throws to Zane Laddick. He's been open.
It's been all Laddick this half, really.
Yeah, how many catches is he up to, Max?
Yeah, I mean, he has 6 catches this half already and 50 yards.
Yeah, you know, he only had, 4 or 5 in the first half.
He's 3 in the first half.
So he's already doubled his first half total. That one's handed off to Vancheri. Vancheri fights, can't get much. He loses 3. Good defense by the Patriots. So the Patriots, they've really stopped the run thus far in the second half. Vancheri's had nothing to work with, but they're taking advantage of what Zane Laddick has given to him, and Hawkins has been throwing the ball really well thus far in the second half.
Yes, he has.
He's got Vancheri to the left, Fenton on the top, he's next to the O-line, and he's got Konzak and Laddick at the bottom.
And
there's a clapping. That's the end of the third quarter. The score has not changed since late in the second quarter. It is 10-7. The Olentangy Orange Pioneers are on top of Olentangy Liberty at home at Pioneer Field on senior night. It's October 25th, and the temperature is dropping, Max.
Yeah, it is getting a little bit chilly up here.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was up here, and I was calling the game, and it was about 120 degrees in the press box, it felt like. I was calling it with your dad, and it was hot. That was against Pick North. That was about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then, 3 weeks ago, I was up here with Grace Porval calling the game, and it was still warm. But today it's not that warm up here in the press box. The window open, and there's a slight breeze, Max. I should have brought a coat.
Yeah, definitely should have brought a coat.
So both teams still have all 3 timeouts. The Pioneers are at their own 33-yard line. It's second down and 11, and it's the start of the fourth quarter. Everybody's getting loud here at Pioneer Field, and Liberty is ranked 4th in the state, Max.
They are.
They're ranked 4th. They're undefeated.
Undefeated.
And, it's always a good game. We were looking today, me and Ethan Hunter and Ben Keller. We were looking, you were there too. I think our all-time record against Liberty is 2-8.
Yeah.
It's not the ideal all-time record, but
it's not great versus
they're looking
Liberty.
to turn that around, the Pioneers are. And Hawkins is going to lead out his team here to start the fourth quarter up by 3 in a very tight game. Hawkins is in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He fakes the handoff to Vancheri. Drops back. He looks. He's going to throw this one away as he was hustled there. Again, the Patriots get back into the backfield, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
He had a little bit of time there.
Not much. And,
not much.
Great secondary defense there. That was number 50 who got back there, Matthew Barrett. He got back there, and he was able to hurry the throw from Spencer Hawkins.
He's probably going to have to throw it again on a 3rd and long here.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Patriots are expecting that. They drop one guy. No, they don't. They have 4 guys on the line, and they've got 5 middle linebackers in coverage along with 2 high safeties. Hawkins is going to get hit, and I think that ball popped out.
It did.
Yeah, that popped out, and I think Liberty got it. Maybe. I don't know who has that.
All right, Orange jumped back on it.
Orange jumped back on it. But breakdown there by the Orange offensive line on 3rd and 11, and Hawkins takes a shot.
He took a really big hit there.
The ball popped out, but Orange was able to recover, luckily.
Yeah.
And that'll send out Jack Fenton, and it is 4th down and a ways to go.
Yeah, it is.
So 11:22 showing on the clock as it keeps counting down, and Fenton is in there. Hopefully he will take all the time he wants. That is probably what he's doing. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. He snaps it. He's got a good kick. It's a high-flying kick, and he's called for a fair catch. He'll get that at about the 41-yard line. That was number 36, Drew Thornton, who called the fair catch there for the Liberty Patriots. And here comes Jackson Roberts with his team.
Pretty good punt there to get.
Yeah, not a bad punt, about a 40-yard punt.
Yeah, 40-yard punt to get the Patriots back to their own 40-yard line. And it'll be interesting to see if they can score their first points of the half.
Yeah.
They didn't score at all in the 3rd quarter with 3 punts on all 3 of their drives. The Orange defense definitely adjusted during halftime. Let's see if Liberty can adjust back during the 4th quarter.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Roberts, that was a little bit of a low snap, kind of had trouble fumbling with there. He's going to throw it, and that's picked off!
Guagenti.
Joey Guagenti with another highlight reel play to add to his season resume. A great pick there. He got about 6 feet in the air, it looked like. Joey Guagenti jumps up, snags that ball out of the air, and that's another pick he adds to his resume on this season thus far. They're getting the turnover bar back out. That's the 3rd Liberty turnover of the game.
That is the 3rd
and a
turnover
huge
of the game.
play by Joey Guagenti.
Roberts just kind of lofted that up.
Yeah, he did. That was a 50-50 ball, and Joey Guagenti took 100% of it.
Yeah, he did. He just took the high point on that ball and snatched it out of the air.
Yeah, he got up there, too. All right, Hawkins drops back. He's got another chance. He's got a long ball. He's looking for Sam Wine. That one's a little too far. It's a tough throw there by Hawkins.
Wine didn't look too open there. Just a little kind of an overthrow there by Hawkins. Didn't really have anything on the play.
Yeah. Just kind of wanted to test the waters, it looked like to me.
Yeah.
So we're under 11 minutes to go here in this tight game. Orange is on top, 10-7. And there's only 11 minutes to go in the game, Max. It's going to be a fun one. Last week, Orange won in the final seconds against Westerville Central.
It may come down to the final seconds again today.
It looks to be shaping up that way. Hawkins is in the gun. He takes a snap, fakes a handoff. He's going to throw it. Zane Laddick catches it over the shoulder. A great catch by Zane Laddick. He looks to be close to a first down, maybe a couple inches short. It looks like it. I don't know. I think he's short, Max, and it's going to be a 3rd down and about half a yard coming up here.
There's Laddick again. I mean, that corner for Liberty just keeps playing off about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Defense there.
Kind of soft, and Zane Laddick just runs that out route, and Spencer Hawkins seems to find him almost every time.
Yeah, he does. Pioneer fans are getting loud here at Pioneer Field. Clock keeps ticking, 10:15 on the clock, and 10 seconds on the play clock. Hawkins is in the shotgun. Fenton in motion. Shuffles over. He's going to hand it to Van. Oh, he keeps it, and that's a first down for the Pioneers. A great play call. Fake me out there. It looked like he handed it to Vancherry. Vancherry sold that one really well. Hawkins kind of did a little basketball move there.
He did.
You know, you saw that little bit of Bryson Lane in him from last season, and he kind of brought it over to the other side of him and was able to get it over the line of scrimmage for a first down and gain a 4. Great run by Spencer Hawkins.
I think that's the 2nd time they've run a draw on 3rd and short, and it catches the Liberty defense
way off guard.
Way off guard.
Yeah, so Hawkins in the gun. He's going to take it, fake to Vancherry. He's going to look downfield. He's got time. He hurries up, and he's going to take a hit, and he gets sacked. There's 2 Liberty defenders there for him, and that sack will go to number 18, Jacob Yeary. Great sack there. You know, Hawkins tried to keep the play alive. Secondary was really all over those Pioneer receivers.
He had some time blocking, but really good secondary coverage there.
That was more of a secondary sack, as they call it.
Yeah.
Where the secondary just locks down for too long, and that O-line finally collapses.
Yep.
All right, so Vancherry to the left of Hawkins. We haven't seen him used on this drive yet, except for that fake on the last play. He's going to drop back. Hawkins is going to take another draw, and there he goes. He's got a first down, a great run. You know, we saw that play against Pick North, and he took off for a 55-yard touchdown.
Yeah, those QB draws seem to catch everyone off guard.
Yeah, nobody's ready for it, as Hawkins is not the mobile-esque quarterback most people would see in a mobile quarterback. You know, he's got the height, and he's got the long legs, and he's got a great arm. So, you know, you kind of forget about the running aspect of his game.
Looks like they marked him half a yard short there.
Yeah, they did. It looked to me like he had the first down and a little bit more, but I guess not. Maybe his knee hit before I saw.
Yeah.
Kind of judged it by the slide at the end there a little bit. So Hawkins in the gun, Fenton in motion across the right side. He's going to hand it to Vancheri, and Vancheri gets stuffed at the line. Great play there by Liberty, and that's going to push him back about a yard. We'll see if Coach Schroeder goes for it. I would assume he does.
Boy, that Liberty linebacker was in the backfield and just
quick, yeah. Great
stood
play.
up Vancheri and took him down a yard or two short. You don't see that very often with Vancheri.
No, you don't. So the Pioneer offense stays out there on the field. They've got 20 seconds shown on the play clock. They might use all of it. I would. Wouldn't you, Max?
I would. It looks like
come in motion, Fenton. Oh, they got him to jump. They got him to jump. The ref throws a flag. And it looked like number 21, Ryan Ritter, jumped for the Liberty Patriots. We'll see what they call. Oh, they called a false start. Oh, nobody likes that call here at Pioneer Field. It looked to me like 21 jumped for sure, man.
To me, it looked like 21 caused the tight end of Orange to move. And usually they call that a neutral zone infraction.
Right, but it was called a false start there for some reason.
Yeah, if the offensive lineman moves by himself, then it's usually a false start. But if the defense causes him to react, normally it's offsides.
Yeah, so now Fenton will come into the game. He steps back a little bit to give himself some more room to punt. Step into this one, though. And that's a nice punt there from Jack Fenton. Trickles into the end zone. It was a great punt there. A great screen.
We got a flag.
I don't know what the flag was for.
Are they going to call? I'm not sure what the call is here. Holding on Orange.
Holding on Orange, so I don't know if they'll re-kick it or not. Fenton wants to know if they're going to have to re-kick it. It looks like they might. That could be a big break for the Pioneers, but nope, they're going to come off. They're just going to take it, add it to the end of the kick. Coach Schroeder wants to know.
Yeah, we still don't know what's going on, really.
7:41 shown on the clock here as the Patriots will take over. We don't know from where yet. I don't know. Up in the press box, there's a lot of confusion.
Yeah, there is.
People are saying, are we going to kick it again? What are we going to do here?
We don't know.
I don't know yet. I think we are going to kick it. We might kick it again. I would want to kick it again, right? Guagenti was down there to tag it down at the 1, but it didn't.
Just kind of got a bad roll.
Yeah, bad roll. Well, you know, there's a great screen there by the Liberty receiver to not let Guagenti get to that ball.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's not illegal. So great play there by him to know the rules. Fenton is going to go back out. Looks like they're going to re-kick this. If he gets a punt like that again, that's going to be a really good punt for him.
Yeah.
He got all of that last one, and it ended up well.
Yeah, I did.
So, yeah, it's going to be a repeat fourth down. It's 4th and, 17. And so Fenton's going to stand at his own 31 to take this snap. It's a high snap. He's going to step into it. It's going to be an up kick, way up in the air. Fair catch called at the 20-yard line. So that turned out way better for the Pioneers than we thought it was going to.
Looks like it's about the same because a touchback brings it out to the 20.
Oh, I was thinking 25.
I think it's
yeah, no, you're right. It is 20.
Yeah.
I was thinking 25, like college. So, yeah, about the same outcome. But with the
Tonight, I'm standing here with Katie Holmes, a sophomore. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Hess again, and I'm standing here right now on this chilly night with Katie Holmes, a sophomore at Orange High School. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, so how do you think the game's going so far tonight?
It's a really good game. It's really close. We're winning 10-7. Yeah.
All right. I know that you've been staying in the student section for most of the night. How do you think that's going?
It's really good. We're really supportive, and we love cheering the football team on.
Do you think that the student section this year has been good?
Yeah. The student section leaders are really good. They can come up with a lot of great ideas, and yeah.
Great. All right. As the band cuts in, how do you think that we're going to win this game?
I think our defense needs to keep playing really well, and we just need to keep fighting and keep our lead.
All right, I think that's all we have for you today. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Ryan Hess. We missed a big sack there. And, that one's going to be dumped over the middle. He's going to be short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Patriots. Great tackle by Orange 3 times in a row.
Looked like Reese Dunham there on the tackle.
Reese Dunham was there. And, that was that first dip and dunk that you like to call it or whatever you say. I don't know how to say. I keep thinking you say Dunkin' Donuts. But great Pioneer defense there. And the punter is going to be out again for the Liberty offense.
That's another one.
There is 6 minutes, about 6 minutes, 6:05 shown on the clock here at Pioneer Field. It is now at 6 minutes. And Contact's going to be back to catch this one. He's going to let it roll. And that's a great roll if you're a Liberty fan. All the way down to the 16-yard line. Great punt.
Really great change of possession there.
It's a 5:50 on the clock, Max. Not much time left. You want to just run out the clock, really.
I would expect
a lot of runs.
3 runs to Van Cherry right here.
Yeah.
At least 3. Just trying to run out as much of the clock as possible for Orange.
Yeah, and take all 25 seconds off that play clock, too.
Yeah.
That's something they really haven't done thus far. It kind of surprises me. I know Coach Schroeder does like to utilize that. That's a good asset to have. So Liberty Patriots have faced a lot of adversity this quarter with Zane Laddick. Or this half, excuse me. He's torn him up. All right, he's going to fake the pass. He's going to throw it down to Konzak. Konzak, Liberty defender, falls down, and he gets about 5 yards or so. Good little razzle-dazzle steps there from Caden Konzak.
That's his first catch of the half for a 5-yard gain off that screen.
He's been blocking. Him and Zane kind of flipped on the screen pass there. They've been blocking for Zane most of the night, and Zane blocked for him there instead. So Konzak, Wine, and Laddick are all at the bottom, and Van Cherry is going to be in the backfield with Hawkins. He's going to be behind him. So he's going to take it, and he's going to fake it, and he's going to throw it down to Laddick again. Laddick's going to make a move, and he's going to get close to about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to bring up a close 3rd down in about a yard. It's going to be a close play here. You'd expect a run, of course.
I would
be surprised if they don't, but maybe that's why they do it. Throw another quick screen.
Yeah, it's possible.
You never know what's going to happen. So Hawkins is looking at Coach Schroeder, and he's ready for sure.
Taking up all this play clock.
Oh, yeah, there's 14 seconds on the play clock and 4:33 on the game clock. Hawkins takes his time. He's going to keep it again, and it looks like he's going to be close. I don't know.
That depends on the spot.
It does depend on the spot. I could see Coach Schroeder maybe going for that. I don't know. I don't know if I go for that. Never mind. That's really deep in your own territory.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, 4th down, and it looks like the Pioneer offense is on there. They might try a hard count again. Nope, they're going to send out the punt team. I didn't know if they might try a hard count, maybe call a timeout, but I guess you can't risk getting this close a game because, it did look like on the last drive they had the Patriots jumping, but they called a false start.
That's
true.
Now
we're under 4 minutes here at Pioneer Field. 3:55 on the clock, 10 seconds shown on the game clock. Jack Fenton's out there to punt this ball away in this 3-point game.
Took about 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Just not bad.
Good punt by Fenton. End over end. And, he drops it. He must have punted. He's lit up. Out of bounds. Joey Guagenti was there to force him out. That was number 36. Drew Thornton, who kind of muffed that punt. That was almost a big play there for the Patriots.
That really was a lucky.
I got very excited.
Yeah, pretty lucky bounce there because Guagenti was right there to pick up that fumble if it doesn't bounce right to the Patriots defender and Patriots returner, and it looks like it was going to be a flag on the orange sideline.
Oh, wow.
Maybe just a sideline warning. Yeah, just a sideline warning. So I think on the first one, it doesn't count for any yards against you.
No, I think on the same time, it could count for 15 and possibly Coach Schroeder's ejection from the game.
Yeah.
All right, so here comes Jackson Roberts, the senior, and he's got Rowe to his left. He's going to take this one as shotgun. He's going to wait. He's going to throw it, and he's got a wide-open receiver who makes the catch, and that Patriot sideline goes crazy. That was number 88, Camden Barkas there for a great catch. 3:32 shown on the clock. It'll stop for a second to allow the chain gain to get down there, and now the clock will start rolling again. Now we're just under 3:30 to go.
29-yard gain there.
Great throw by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson Roberts, great throw there. He's pretty wide open.
So 3:20 on the clock. Roberts takes this pass, drops back. He throws over the middle again. That one's incomplete. That was a close call there. There's about
Very
4
close
Pioneers in the area. 3:15 on the clock. 10-7. The Pioneers on top of the Patriots here. Not much time left, Max.
There's not much time left. It's coming down to the wire just like we predicted.
Yeah, it is. 3-point game, and it could be a tie game, but the Patriots kicker, he pushed a kick left early in the second quarter.
Yeah, he missed a pretty close one earlier.
He did. All right, so Roberts in the gun. He's got Rowe to his left. He drops back. He's going to look to the right side. Looks back left. There's a little bit of holding there. No flag. There's a flag now. So that's going to come back.
That's going to come back, definitely. Well, Cardan Mutai was getting held.
He was getting
wrapped up in the backfield.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't get tackled. That'll bring him back, but that also took a lot of time off the clock.
Yes, it did.
3:02 on the clock. 10-7. The Pioneers are on top of the Patriots.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 15 coming up.
Yeah, so a big play coming up here. We'll see what the Pioneers do. You could see Coach Barrett maybe run a blitz here on a 2nd and long.
Yeah.
It is loud here at Pioneer Field and a very crowded game as we expected it to be. That student section is very loud. It doesn't seem like anybody's left either.
No way. Oh, that was a 10-yard penalty then.
Wow, a big hold there. Puts him all the way back at the 50-yard line.
Wow.
Jackson, this stadium is shaking.
Yeah, it is.
I can't even, oh my goodness. Jackson Roberts is in the gun. He's got nobody with him. Rowe is out to the left. He's in the slot. He's got 3 receivers on top, 1 at the bottom. He's going to drop back, and he's sacked. A big play there. What a sack by the Pioneer defense.
Pioneers only rushed 3 on that play, and number 88 for the Pioneers still gets in the backfield and gets to Roberts, and it looks like it's going to be a 3rd and over 20.
Wow, 3rd and
almost 30.
That's almost a 3rd and 30, Max, and the clock keeps ticking.
Yeah,
2:25 shown on the clock. The Pioneers are up by 3, and they've got everybody back. They do not want to let the Patriots even get close to a first down here, but you know that the Patriots basically have to go on 4th down. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts here at Pioneer Field, and it is getting louder and louder, and the stadium is shaking. Roberts drops back, throws over the middle to a wide open receiver, and he's stopped. It's about a 10-yard gain, brings up 4th and 15. I mean, he gained 10 yards, and it's still 4th and 15.
I know.
Clock is under 2 minutes now. 1:55 showed on the clock. Pioneers are up by 3. That pass was complete over the middle to Dominic Magistrel. But, I mean, the Pioneer defense, they've got one more crack at this, and they can all but show up this game. 1:45 showed on the clock. Everybody's on their feet here at Pioneer Field, and everybody in the press box is on their feet as well. Roberts is in the gun by himself. He's got 3 receivers to the bottom, 2 on top, and that Pioneer defense is in a little bit of a prevent setup, Max, as they do not want to let a 4th and 15 get converted here. Roberts drops back. He looks. He's hit. And the ball is out. It's thrown away. The Pioneers will take over on downs.
Zach Hill was in the backfield to force that.
Zach Hill was in the backfield. Everybody's going crazy. They want to be careful. They've already got a sideline infraction.
They don't want to get another one.
And this one looks to be all but over here at Pioneer Field. 1:24 shown on the clock. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, but there's not a person sitting down here, Max.
There's not. It is really loud up in here.
Everybody on the Patriots sideline looks to be leaving over in the stands over there. A big play by Zach Hill to get in the backfield and force him to throw that ball away on 4th and 15. You know, they did get a 10-yard completion there on 3rd down, but it didn't really help him out.
It did not
much at all.
That holding really killed him.
Rushing 3 really does work.
Yes, it does.
It locks down everybody else. All the receivers in that O-line will break down at some point, no matter how many people you're sending.
I would expect all runs here.
Yes, for sure. So Vancherry's in the backfield to the left of Hawkins. Hawkins takes it. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to run up, and there's a flag. So that'll stop the clock at 1:19. The Pioneers are up 10-7 on the Patriots at home on senior night. Patriots are ranked 4th in the state. The Pioneers, they're not.
I'm not sure where they are.
They're not that high, but
Looks
like after that early
loss.
but they are ranked. They were ranked 5 in the power rankings for Columbus, Ohio. Area football teams coming into this week, and Liberty was obviously number 1. But last week, the Pioneers were ranked 9th, and Westerville Central was ranked 2.
Yeah.
And they beat Westerville Central in a close game, just as close as this one, basically.
Yeah.
The Pioneers ended up winning that game 14-6. Missed kicks last week too. Missed kicks this week have helped out the Pioneers as well.
Yeah.
You know, 2 years ago, the Pioneers lost twice to Liberty, once in the playoffs and once at home in the regular season. And they're looking to reverse that curse this year.
Yeah, no.
Timeout called by Liberty, too. It's kind of weird that they take that with a flag, because the flag stops the clock, Max.
Yeah, I know.
So now you're losing a timeout. Now you've only got 2 left. And 1:19 again on the clock. A minute and 19 seconds, and that's all it's going to take for the Pioneers to run out to win this game and basically win the OCC, from what we can understand.
All Orange needs is a first down here, and then they can just take knees, and the game will be over.
Yeah.
So they got 2 plays to get 10 yards, and the game will be over. The Pioneers will come out with a victory.
Wow, it would be great. I think that would also be the first year that the Pioneers have ever beaten Liberty and Olentangy in the same season, Max. Something that has never been done before here at Pioneer Field. And, you know, they might beat Liberty on home turf on senior night. That's insane to think about. You know, something very cool to think about. This is the 12th year that Orange has been a school. And Hawkins is going to throw this one to Konzak on a screen. Konzak falls down after a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. Another timeout called by Liberty. And 1:12 on the clock.
A pretty risky play, I think, to throw
I
it
think
there.
that was a risky play for sure, Max. But, you know, Coach Schroeder knows what he's doing better than I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to trust him.
Yeah. Big 3rd and 7 coming up here. As I said earlier, the first down will end the game.
Yeah, 1 timeout left for this Liberty offense. Or for this Liberty team, excuse me.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Pioneers, they have 3 left. So really, they could almost give the ball back. If they don't convert here, you
convert here, you punt it down.
Right, you punt it and you hope you pin them deep, but you still have all 3 of your timeouts, too, in case. So smart plays by not taking the timeouts by Coach Schroeder here. Everybody is on their feet here at Pioneer Field, and it's an exciting end to another very close game in the OCC Buckeye Division. The Olentangy Orange Pioneers are undefeated thus far through the OCC.
Only loss coming to a very talented Pickerington North team.
Yeah, early in the season, and that was a non-conference game. Hawkins takes this snap. He's going to draw, and he's going to get hit right away. He loses 2 yards there. That'll count as a sack. And again, that's number 50, Matthew Barrett, for his 3rd sack of the game. He's played very well today, Max. He's been in the backfield quite a bit.
Yes, he has.
I think he's had a couple. He returned the 1 kick as well. So 1:06 on the clock. 10-7. The Pioneers are on top of the Patriots. 3 timeouts left for the Pioneers. 0 for Olentangy Liberty. And this one is really coming down to the wire, folks.
Well, Liberty's going to, I expect Orange to punt it here, and Liberty's going to have to go the full length of the field in a minute with no timeouts left, which is pretty hard to do, especially for a high school team. Orange just has to hang in for another minute, and they will be victorious over the number 4 ranked team in the state.
Yeah, for sure, and that'd be a big OCC win. And the Pioneers could clinch a home playoff win with a win next week if they win here today. If they go into Westfield South and win, that would mean they went undefeated in the OCC with a 9-1 record.
Yeah.
Which would not be too bad at all. And Fenton will come into the game to punt again, 10-7. No points have been scored in the second half. And it's 1:06 on the clock, excuse me. 3 timeouts again for the Pioneers and 0 for the Patriots. Fenton's going to take this one. It's going to be up. A good punt there by Fenton. Fair catch called for all the way back at the 10. So Liberty will take over at the 12-yard line. That's where they'll give him the ball. And 3 timeouts for the Pioneer defense. And they've made stops all day long.
Oh, yeah, they have.
They're excited to do this. Probably some prevent defense, but Coach Barrett, I don't know what he's going to line up, you know?
You never know what he's going to line up.
So Roberts will lead his team into the game, the senior. And
you don't want to get excited too early, though. You still have to make a stop here.
Yeah, you do. 1 minute showing on the clock. 3 timeouts for the Pioneers. Everybody's on their feet here at Pioneer Stadium. Roberts in the gun. He's got Rowe to the left of me. He's going to take this snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to look down the field. He's going to throw it to Rowe, and Rowe's going to run out of bounds after a 6 or 7 yard gain there. So 55 seconds on the clock. A quick throw from Jackson Roberts and a quick gain. They only give him 5 yards there. 2nd and 5 coming up here for this Liberty offense. Clock again stopped because he went out of bounds.
pretty good play to just get quickly out of bounds. That's really all they had for them that play.
Yeah, they did. All right, Robert drops back in the gun. He's going to look. He's going to look. He gets hit. He's sacked. A big sack for the Pioneer defense. That's another sack.
That's the second of the quarter, I think.
Yeah, for sure. A huge play there. The clock keeps rolling. No timeouts for Liberty.
Liberty has to
28
hurry.
seconds on the clock. They got to hurry up. Robert Strauss back on third down. He's going to throw it to the right side. It's complete. And he gets close to first down. He might have a first down there.
He
and he also got out of bounds. 29 seconds on the clock.
He did get the first.
No, they're going to call it fourth down.
Fourth down.
4th and 1 coming up. The clock did stop, so they have a little bit of time here, the Patriot offense.
Oh, they did give him a first.
Okay, so yeah, they gave him the first. Took a second to call that. 29 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10, Olentangy Liberty from their own 22-yard line. Everyone is on their feet here at Pioneer Field. The student section is going crazy, and this one's going to really come down the wire. Coach Schroeder calls a timeout. He's got 2 left, and the Pioneers are only up by 3 with 29 seconds to go, Max.
Yeah, Schroeder just wants to get the defense calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, he does. Get him a little bit of rest. Calm down. Hey, boys.
Yeah. Just 30 seconds left. We got this.
That's what he's telling them. This one is, we can smell the victory, right? The atmosphere here is unlike anything I've ever seen at Olentangy Orange.
Yeah, it is.
Earlier today I was sitting up here getting ready, and I saw people walking in with like orange and blue afros on and all this crazy stuff. Everybody, this is a big community event, one of the biggest probably of the year.
Definitely.
Everybody in the Lewis Center area comes out to the football game.
Yeah.
It's really been 3 straight weeks of Lewis Center area football against one another. You know, Orange at Tangy at home against Liberty last week, and then Liberty at Orange this week. So everybody's played each other within 3 weeks. Very cool to see all the Lewis Center teams getting around together. And again, with the OCC realigning next year, this is the last year that Olentangy will be in the division with us. We will play them out of conference from now on. But it's kind of weird to think about. And you as a senior, you don't have to deal with that as an athlete, but I do. All right. Roberts is going to be in the shotgun. He's got his running back to the left of him. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom and 2 on top. He's going to take the shotgun snap, drop back. He's going to throw it long. That one's going to be complete. A great catch, but that clock clock's
still running.
Clock stops to move the chains.
Okay.
23 seconds. A great catch there by Roush, and he cut that in between the sea of the Pioneers.
Yeah, he did.
Clock should start moving. I don't know why it's not moving.
Right now.
There you go. Clock starts rolling. Under 20 seconds now. He takes a spike.
Okay.
19 seconds on the clock.
19 seconds remaining.
19 seconds remaining, Max. This one is really coming down to the wire.
It's coming down to the wire for sure.
Everybody is on their feet. Nobody can even sit down. The excitement is wild. I'm surprised these stands have not broke about the amount of stopping and jumping tonight. Something I've never seen before. It is very loud here at Pioneer Field. 19 seconds on the clock, like I said. Everybody's on their feet. The band is going crazy. The student section is going crazy. Everybody on the orange sideline is going crazy. Here's Robert Straub's back. He's looking. A low throw. And that's a huge tackle there by Jay Nampadou and Colin McNay as the clock winds down. 8, 7, 6, 5. He clocks it at 6.
Looks like this is going to be the last play of the game.
The last play of the game here. And Orange looks like they think they've won this game, but it is not over yet. 6 seconds on the clock. You've got a couple Pioneers really deep.
Just going to be a Hail Mary here.
Yeah, it has to be. I don't know what else it could be. 6 seconds on the clock. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. Roberts is going to throw this one over the middle. They flip it, and he's up. Oh, wow. And a tackle, and the Pioneers
It's over.
The game. A great tackle there, led by Colin McNay and Evan Lice. And the Pioneers, for the first time in Olentangy Orange High School's history, will beat Olentangy and Olentangy Liberty in the same season.
Wow.
They remain undefeated in the OCC Buckeye Division, and they all but show up a home playoff game here at Pioneer Field in 2 or 3 weeks. Again, the final score for Olentangy Orange is 10-7. We're going to send you down to game day. Max, our Panera player of the game is obviously going to be Zane Laddick.
Yes, it has to be Zane Laddick.
He had quite a few catches.
He went off in the second half for sure.
And the Orange team as a whole, they came together today. They won this game. This was the tightest game I've seen all season.
Yeah.
The lowest scoring game I've seen all season.
Yep.
And the Pioneers played great today. The defense showed up in the second half, and they did a really good job. There was no points scored in the second half. And, Max, what a great win for this Olentangy Orange Pioneers team. I'm sure Coach Schroeder loves everything about his guys and what they did here tonight.
It definitely does. What an amazing upset by the Orange Pioneers. Beating the number 4 team in the state. They went to the Final Four in the playoffs, state playoffs last year.
Yeah, they did.
Ended up losing to eventual champions.
Yeah.
So,
and they're the 4th-ranked team right now, but, I mean, Olentangy Orange just upset them. And, a lot of people, they threw Olentangy Orange away after we lost to Pick North. But the Pioneers are proving not to throw us away. We're going to send you down to game day now. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Tanner Lambert, and this is Max Geyer. Go Pioneers.
Josh Rayson sealed the deal. Andrew, what are you thinking about that second half, man? That was wild. What do you guys think? It was a heck of a game, man. Sitting here talking about field, watching amazing, just an amazing football. You can't tell it was loud here at Pioneer Field. And sorry, Andrew, but the Patriots went down to the close one. Yeah. We got fans behind us. We're shaking hands. We're trying to get an interview with Zane Ladder. Player of the game, had an excellent game, catching passes left and right. Yeah. And he was doing everything he possibly could to help the Pioneers win on senior night. So what do you think about, Adrian, what do you think about the Patriots' future? After last year, they're still not out of the money. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen next?
Well, I mean, we already clinched the playoff spot, and I think that this is just going to be another game to kind of grow upon. I think a loss to your rival is never easy.
We got Joey Majenzi here with us tonight. Joey, what do you got to say about that excellent win?
It was a great team win. Everybody did their job. We fought hard. Everybody did their best. It was a hell of a game. I'm proud of my boys. We went out there and we got it done.
Big interception by you. What was going on by Boston here?
That was the ball, turned the game around.
And that was the mentality they had tonight. We got Zane Laddick here tonight. But Aaron played the game. So Zane did an excellent game out there tonight. What's this mean on senior night? Excellent game, Zane. You were all over the map on those out routes. And was that kind of like a key play, key scheme in the beginning to start?
Yeah, we game played the entire game. We were points we play off.
Thank you for having thank you for coming on and showing us excellent game, Zane. And good luck in the future. This is Ben Keller, Andrew Rose, Adrian Aguirre. Leading Pioneer Field. It was an excellent game.
Thank you for having me.